A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to the 8M-DI shop after Hayden-Deere. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
The 8M-DI shop, collision repair with a precision attitude, East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knight's activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Pifer.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria. After the game, or to share laughs with old friends, stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area. Caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, testing oil-filled pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knight's activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. To make those dreams come true, trust Hayes Planning Mill. With a full-time design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the Railroad Tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck. Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of Victoria.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmidberger Agency cover you. The Ron Schmidberger Agency.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to the 8M-DI shop after Hayden-Deere. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
The 8M-DI shop, collision repair with a precision attitude, East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knight's activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Pifer.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria. After the game, or to share laughs with old friends, stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area, caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oilfield pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knight's activity.
Dream big. When remodeling, trust Hayes Planning Mill. With a full-time design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the railroad tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipper Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipper Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
A good
The Victoria Knights are making a return trip to the state playoffs. Tonight, they hit the road to take on the Burlingame Bearcats in the regional round of 8-man Division I football. Good evening and welcome to Burlingame High School, along with Technical Director Matthew Campbell and Analyst Dave Barber. I'm Jeremy McGuire, and we are excited that you have joined us tonight for playoff football on HayesPost.com and Eagle TV. Victoria the playoffs with a pretty shiny resume. The Knights are 7-2, and those two losses are to Osborne and Otis Bison by a combined 8 points. Victoria, no stranger to the playoffs. They've been here 3 out of the last 9 years, with last year being the lone exception in that run. They feature a senior-laden backfield with Cooper Fanninsteel and Colin Kisner, and a big offensive line that opens up some pretty big holes. The key tonight for Victoria will be finishing drives with points. Burlingame, they have a defense that has allowed only 20 points all season long. The Bearcats average just over 59 points a game while giving up an average of 2 points a contest. Their defensive line leads the charge as Tristan Lee, Keller Snesrud, and Jake Thompson have combined for 234 tackles on the year. Before we go any further, our national anthem.
Thank you, band. There's still a little bit of time.
And there is our national anthem from the Burlingame High School Pep Band. Again, we talk about Burlingame. Their defensive line has combined for 234 tackles this year. Offensively, they're tough to key on because they run the ball and throw the ball very well. Look to junior running back Seth Greenwood to set the pace. He has ran for 15 scores and caught 4 more. Now Dave Barber joins us. Dave, great to have you along. Feels like football tonight, and world just kind of seems right with Victoria back in the playoffs.
It is, and it's a beautiful night out here. We've got fans out here in the stands wrapped up in their blankets, just the way it should be for some playoff football. Probably a little hot chocolate.
What happened the last time I had hot chocolate in the broadcast booth, and I'll never forget it. But when you compare both of these teams and you look at the records and the schedules of the teams they've played, Victoria has played a considerably tougher schedule this season than Burlingame.
They really have. They have 7 of their teams on their roster or schedule this year were winning records, and it's 2 for Burlingame. Only 2 teams with winning records. So it'll be an interesting test here. Both these teams good. You can't deny the stats of this Burlingame team. Pretty impressive offensively and defensively, where they lead in points for and points against in 1A 8-man.
That's a pretty good combination. Victoria also, you look, 4 of the teams that they played this year are in the playoffs. One of the teams that Burlingame has played is in the playoffs, and that was Clifton Clyde, who finished runner-up to him in district play. How important. We've talked about the stats. We've talked about the giving up 2 points a game on average. They've only given up 3 touchdowns this year. How important is it for Victoria to finish drives tonight with points?
They have to put points on a board. Extremely stingy all year. So they've got the power running game, though. If they can control the ball, control the clock, and put this Burlingame team in a position they haven't been. Nobody has challenged this team all year long. I don't think they've even played into the second half with the 45-point rule. So if they can jump on them early and put some pressure on them, they'll be in a situation they're not used to.
Burlingame has lost in the sub-state title game the last 2 years. You know, with 2 straight years being that close, they've got to come in pretty hungry tonight.
Absolutely. We've seen it before. You get these teams that have gotten close, and but that gives them experience, so they know what it takes to get there now.
It's the 8-man Division I regional playoff round. The Victoria Knights on the road to take on the Burlingame Bearcats. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups and get your kickoff. This is Victoria Night Football on HayesPost.com and Eagle TV.
A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to Dan L-Buy Shop after Hayden Deere. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
Dan L-Body Shop, collision repair with a precision attitude, East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knights activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7 click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Piper.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria after the game or to share laughs with old friends. Stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
This is Eagle TV.
Hey, welcome back to Burlingame. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber, Matthew Campbell on HayesPost.com and Eagle TV. It is a beautiful night for football. If you're a football fan, it is a little chilly, wind out of the north, but we're in November and it's playoff football. It should be a little bit chilly. Let's take a look at your starters. First, offensively for the Victoria Knights, they'll go like this. The 2 ends are going to be Cole Schmidberger, a 200-pound senior, and Caden Oberle, a 170-pound junior. The guards, Lucas Taylor, a 225-pound senior, and Jacob Rock, a 190-pound junior. The center, Jacob Schroeder. Jacob, a 330-pound junior. Starting at quarterback, Cooper Winholz, a 150-pound junior. And the backfield, Cooper Fandensteel, a 170-pound senior, and Colin Kisner, a 180-pound senior. For the Burlingame Bearcats, that defensive line that we talked so much about, the ends, Tristan Lee, the senior, and Jake Thompson, the senior. Keller Snesrud will be a junior. He's the nose guard. The linebackers, Seth Greenwood, a junior, and Raymond Hovestad, a senior. The cornerbacks, defensive backs, Montana Giffen and Trevor Casto. That's a junior for Giffen and a senior for Casto. And the starting defensive back is Colton Noonan. He is a senior. Victoria Playoff Football is brought to you by Abundant Flow Water, D&L Body Shop, the Gorham State Bank, Predator Pipe Testing, the Library, United Ag Service, World of Wheels, Brown Limousine Farms, Express Well Service and Supply, Hayes Planing Mill, Roletter Veterinary Services, the Ron Schmidberger Agency, Younger Contract Pumping, and by Eagle Communications, our community connected. Well, the Victoria Knights, they have been here before, Dave. The program has a long history of success, and when I talk about that, we're talking about state championships type of success, not they're okay type of success. And 8 out of the last 9 years they've been in the playoffs. Burlingame kind of new to the playoff scene the last couple of years, but when I say new, all the way to the sub-state title game where they've ran into some trouble. So these two teams, the guys that are going to see significant playing time tonight, they have spent a lot of time in this type of situation.
Yep, they've all been here. They all know what it's about. They all know what it takes to get to the next level. Should make for a pretty exciting football game here tonight.
I tell you what, and you mentioned it coming in when we were sitting here just a little bit ago, even though it's not quite basketball season yet, this kind of has a Hoosiers feel to it, as you got this intimate setting for high school football, a great crowd on hand on both sides, and man, it just doesn't get much better than this playoff football.
Yeah, I got the country landscape in the background. It's just it's a perfect setting on a perfect night for some playoff football.
Captains for both sides getting ready to go out to midfield to get things going. We talk about this Burlingame defense, and we wonder, okay, how real is this defense because of the competition they've played? Do you expect Victoria to get a test pretty early as to how talented these guys are?
I think they'll find out real quick, you can't come up with the stats without being. And they've had 60 tackles for loss this year, 13 sacks, a pressure across that front line of scrimmage. That's going to be a key. That offensive line has to do their work, has to create some space for the Victoria runners tonight.
And we talk so much about that defense, their offense at just over 59 points a ball game, and like you said, most of that coming in one half worth of play. I mean, they've been blowing everybody out. So the Victoria defense is going to have their hands full keeping track of Seth Greenwood in the backfield and Dalton Sporing at the quarterback position and making sure they cover up Caden Music at the ends.
Yeah, they are balanced. I mean, it's not a one-dimensional offense at all. They can run, they can throw, put points on the board. That's what they've done all year. It's going to be a tough test for this Victoria defense.
Well, both teams getting ready as they are at midfield. And it looks like Victoria has won the toss, and they say we want the football. So Victoria has won the toss. They will receive and defend the north end zone. Burlingame will kick off and defend the south end zone. So we'll see that monster matchup right from the beginning. Boy, there's a lot of good football to be played tonight in 8-man Division I. You got Howard, West Elk, they're playing Udall. Burlingame here against Victoria. Burden Central is hosting St. Paul. Osborne hosting Clifton Clyde. Central Plains hosting Maxville, Spearville. They're hosting St. Francis. South Central is hosting Little River, and Hoxie is hosting Ness City. And kicking off for Burlingame, Joao Caldas.
Number 4.
He is a foreign exchange student from Portugal.
A senior.
And so when I got the rosters this week and I looked at that and I'm like, I don't have a clue because it's spelled one way and it's pronounced. It's got Joao's name has one consonant and 3 vowels. I'm like, this just isn't making any sense to me. So back deep for Victoria will be Colin Kisner. They're announcing the defensive starters here in Burlingame. They have a really good crowd on hand. The band is here. The vehicles all around the field. A little bit earlier start time, but it really doesn't feel like it. You know, we're, tomorrow everybody gets a little extra sleep, maybe, if you set your clocks back. But we are ready to go.
Assistant coach Eric West.
Yeah, imagine the kicker has played a lot of different kind of football
assisted by Dan Rogers
than the American style, but usually they have good legs.
Yeah, maybe not quite the kind of football that we're used to here, but I've seen it before. I remember my senior year, or not senior year, change kicker from, I believe he was from Sweden. Never seen a football in his life, but when he squared one up, he could kick it a long, long ways.
To begin this evening's contest,
so Caldish
for the Bearcats.
will be kicking
Number
off.
1, Joao Caldish.
The officials are ready. The two teams are ready.
Colin Kisner.
Victoria will receive the opening kickoff. The wind kind of swirling a little bit. The south end zone where the flag is, it's just kind of fluttering a little bit, but not too much. We're set. We are ready to go. Caldish will tee it up. It's underway. It's a high end-over-end kick over towards the end zone. It will be into the end zone. It will be first down and 10 for Victoria at their own 15-yard line. Do you think the chain gang didn't know what was happening? He set up at the 15.
Yeah, they left them there yesterday probably.
Well, here we go. Victoria offensively. Lucas Taylor, Jacob Schroeder, Jacob Wellbrock on that offensive line. Caden Oberle and Cole Schmidberger. Colin Kisner will be split to the near side. Cooper Fandensteel, the lone setback. And under center will be Cooper Winholz, 150-pound junior. 458 pass yards, 260 rushing yards. First down and 10 for Victoria. First handoff is to Fandensteel. He crashes across the 15 up to the 18, close to the 19-yard line, 3 or 4 yards on first down, and Doug Oberle will take that all day long and twice on Sunday.
Yep, they want to control the clock. They want to move the ball on the ground. 4 or 5 yards of whack is a pretty good recipe for this team right now.
4 yards on the carry for Fandensteel. Victoria, a little hurry up. As I look on the far side, that Victoria coaching staff into it. Doug Oberle in shorts tonight. I'm going to have to talk to him about that. Second down and 6 for the Knights. Schroeder will snap it back. It's going to be a handoff. It's Fandensteel coming near side. He gets across the 20 and knocked out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. He'll pick up 2. It will bring up third down and 4.
Now giving Fandensteel some good looks here early. Try to get him outside. 4-yard plunge in the middle to start the drive and try to bring him outside.
Number 82, Jake Thompson.
Third and about 4, long 4.
Third down just outside the Knight 20.
I formation. Winholz trying to get Burlingame offside. There's the pitch to Kisner. He goes left looking for a block. Lowers his shoulder very close to the first down. It all depends on the spot, and it's right past the line. That's going to be a first down for Victoria. First down, Victoria.
Kisner did a great job just waiting for the block on the edge because it didn't look like for a minute he was going to get there. Hesitated, just waited for the blocks, able to just move the chains.
First down and 10 Knights. 41 seconds into this one, no score. Boy, that wind really starting to pick up now out of the northeast. It's up the middle, nowhere to go. Fandensteel got drilled by Tristan Lee. He's going to lose a yard on the play. It'll bring up second down and 11.
Well, he's no stranger to that. Tristan Lee, 95 tackles on the season with 18 of those tackles for loss. He's used to being in that offensive backfield. Gets him set down short of the line of scrimmage.
That is a challenge for Victoria. Being able to shut down that defensive line. Second down and 11. It's an option. They pitch it to Kisner. He breaks one tackle. He will not break 2. Oh, good team tackle over there. Coming in was Trevor Casto on the play. Also over there was Colton Noonan. and a gain of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, just a good job. I thought Kisner was going to get loose, but you see a little bit of speed and reaction from this defense. After he got off the stiff arm, 2 or 3 defenders caught up.
Split backs to this side now for Victoria. Tyler Knowles is in the slot. It's going to be Fanninsteel right up the gut, pushes. He will be short of the first down. He gains across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 5 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 4.
Yeah, Victoria going to come out and looks like Kisner's going to punt it away, but able to move the chains and kind of trying to get a feel for what's going to work against this very stout defense. And right now it's been right up the middle, right at him real quick.
Colin Kisner to kick it away.
It's 4th down.
For Victoria. Gets the snap back. Gets the punt away. It's kind of a wobbler. It will bounce, and it will be returnable, but Noonan's going to watch it bounce, and it will be rolled dead at the 9-yard line. It's down there by Knowles. So a very effective punt by Colin Kisner. Now it's offense on the field for the Burlingame Bearcats, and the defense comes out for Victoria. Defensively for the Knights, that defensive line, Taylor, Wyatt Engel, Wyatt Dreiling. Your defensive backs, Caden Oberly, Walker Brown, and Colin Kisner. Cole Schmidberger and Cooper Fanninsteel at the linebacker positions. We'll get your Burlingame starters right after this. 1st down and 10 from the 9, 9:25 to go first quarter, and no score so far. It's an inside handoff, nothing going. Boy, maybe tripped by his own guy. See who that was on the carry. Looked like Greenwood on the carry, a gain of 1 on the play, maybe 2, we'll say 2.
Greenwood. Tackle made for the
2nd down and 8.
Cale Brungard.
Brungard there just to make sure, even though it kind of tripped up.
2nd down Bearcats from the
credit for that tackle for the Knights.
Brungard, a 190-pound sophomore in there on that defensive line for Victoria. 2nd and 8. It is going to be Sporing. Goes left side, has some running room. He'll be stacked up. Walker Brown is there. Kisner was there. Also Schmidberger for the Knights up to the 14-yard line. That is a gain of 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain up to
pretty good start for the Knight defense. Like first couple of plays, not giving them a lot. Big down right here. Like to keep them pinned down if for this defense, get the offense back on the field with good field position.
Sporing 38 for 65 this year, 707 yards, 20 touchdowns, only 1 interception. So when he does go back to throw the ball, he is very effective. 3rd down and 5. Twin wide receivers each side for the Bearcats. Sporing to throw. Under pressure, steps up. He's going to have a first down and then some. Fanninsteel is there. Schmidberger as Sporing gets across the 20 up to the 23. A gain of 9 and a first down.
Bearcat quarterback number 12, Dalton Sporing.
Yeah, they're looking on this side for a receiver down the field. Nobody. Good coverage downfield. Did a good job of just first down. For the Bearcats.
Victoria football brought to you by Abundant Flow Water, DNL Body Shop, the Gorham State Bank, Predator Pipe Testing, the Library, United Ag Service, and World of Wheels. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. No score first quarter, 7:43 and counting. Man in motion near side. It's a fake handoff. They're going to Greenwood. He's hit and drop. Ball's loose, but it was well after he was down. Good call by the officials as Greenwood lost control of 6-yard line, a gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, it came out late. He was down, but he did get a little careless with it as he was stretching out there to get that extra yard or 2. Dangerous play for the Bearcats, but came away okay.
2nd and 6.
Caden Musick is a large cat, split to the near side. Walker Brown will have his hands full covering that guy. 2nd down and 7. It's going to be an inside handoff to Greenwood. He's got some room. He's going to have a first down. Kisner on the tackle. A gain up to the 35-yard line, a gain of 9 and a first down.
34-yard line. And that
run
is good for Burlingame
nothing
Bearcat.
fancy, little inside trap and nice spin move and carried a tackler with him to get the first down for the
Bearcats. As she goes.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Well, those players out there, they're going to probably stay warm playing. If you're on the sideline, maybe not so much. First down and 10. Burlingame will go out of the shotgun formation again. It is going to be Sporing will keep it. He is hit and dropped. Nice job. And we're going to have a flag on the play. That could be a hold against
quarterback number 12,
Caden
Dalton
Musick.
Sporing on the carry. A gain up to the Burlingame 36.
We'll see what the call is.
Flag on the play.
Going to be a block in
Holding
the
against
back
the
on
Bearcats.
Musick. I tell you what, he needs to be careful too, throwing his hands up like you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
So one thing you don't want to do is show up an official.
No.
So that's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, first penalty of the ball game.
Yeah, good play on the edge by
Penalty
Dreiling.
pushes the ball back to the Burlingame 25-yard
Came in
line.
with 50 tackles, 7 sacks, and 5 tackles for loss. So that young man's had himself a nice year and needs to have a big game tonight.
This Victoria team is well coached. They have been for years, from on down the line. I remember when I was in high school, oh my goodness. They were tough in 11-man. They're tough in 8-man. It'll bring up first down and 19, the ball at the 25-yard line after the penalty. They will go twins to the far side and kind of a pistol formation then for Sporing. It's going to be an option to the right side. He's going to keep it. He's got some running room. He's going to be brought down near the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be a gain of 9 yards on the play. It's second down and 10.
Well, that was good decision by Sporing. It looked like he would have pitched that. It might have. They had the outside closed, but he saw a little gap, turned it inside, and got all those penalty yards right back.
So second down and 10. The ball back just inside the 35-yard line. Second down and 10. We've yet to see a pass in this ball game. Sporing is all by himself in the backfield. Has a man in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to that man in motion, and it's going to be a illegal procedure that's going to be called against Burlingame.
Somebody got a little anxious.
False start against the Bearcats.
That man in motion was Colton Noonan, the senior. You can tell by the frustration already in this crowd. They're not used to not having points on the board already.
Well, this first quarter, like you said, no passing, kind of evaporating pretty quick with just 5 minutes and 22 seconds left already.
So second down and 15. 5:15 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Now they're going to flip that formation. Noonan in the slot on the near side. That Victoria defensive line ready to go. Back to pass. We'll throw out in the flat. Catch is made by Greenwood, and he is brought down after a short gain. Pfannenstiel over there for the Knights. A gain of 4 on the play.
Number 12, Dalton Sporing to number 4.
We'll give him 5. It'll bring up third down and 10.
Nice play by Pfannenstiel, reading that, getting out there quick after the just a little quick hit. Pfannenstiel coming across and making a nice play for the Knights.
So third down and 10. Victoria tackles well.
You got to keep your eye on Spore. You can't just let him roam around back there because he'll find a way with his legs if he can't find someone downfield.
You've got to plug up the middle, and you've got to plug it hard. Third down and 10 game. He's going to throw it. Looking. Now he's going to step up, rolls to his right, throws it up the field. Nobody out there. Incomplete, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Great job by Victoria on coverage, and give some big credit to Lucas Taylor as Sporing wanted to roll to his right, but Taylor jotted out there, Dave, and kept him in the pocket.
Well, they did a good job on both ends in the defensive backfield. That they had to cover for a long time, and really nobody got free in the backfield there, so nice job by the defense to get the ball back.
Fourth down and 10, 4:04 to go here in the first quarter, no score. Burlingame a couple of first downs, but some penalties pushed them back. They weren't able to overcome it.
They had 9 plays going on that drive, almost 5.5 minutes off the clock.
That punt is away, and that's a beauty. It's going to land at the 15 and rocket into the end zone for the touchback. Boy, that's just one of those football spins right there, Dave Barber. It's going to be first down and 10 Victoria at their own 15-yard line. So both defenses stand up strong to start this ball game.
Yeah, it's a good sign for Victoria to get this offense the ball, and sometimes twice. Good to get them off the field.
First down and 10. Victoria will go to that I formation. Jacob Wellbrock lined up on the left side, left guard. Right guard is Taylor. There's going to be a pitch to Kisner. He's going to lower that shoulder up near the 19-yard line, a pickup of 4. Boy, Kisner lowered that shoulder, Dave, and delivered a boom.
Well, if you watch that kind of triple option play where faked for the lead back and then the quarterback keeps it, they had it defended at every point. They had the first one defended, they had the quarterback defended, forced him to pitch it. They did get some nice yards, but I can see where this defense does their thing.
Tyler Knowles will come in at the tailback spot now for Victoria. 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter, no score. Knowles will get the carry, springs outside to the left, and he'll be brought down. Lee on the tackle across the 20 to the 22. That's a gain of 3 yards. It will bring up 3rd down and 4.
Now this is their kind of style, just smash mouth, just line up and keep punching and keep punching.
Tyler Knowles.
And, hopefully they get into the second half and test this defense for a full.
We'll call it 3rd down and 3 for Victoria.
From the Victoria 22.
High formation for the Knights. They'll try and draw him off sides. I think they got him right there. Boy, I called it, Dave. Lee wanted that extra step, and he got it, but illegally. 5-yard penalty, and that's a Victoria first down.
Yeah, coming off the edge, and you see that's kind of why it's hard to get outside on these guys. And Fanning's still up the middle has been, 3-4 yards. That's going right at a defense that likes to really get upfield in a hurry.
The Knights will take that as the ball goes out to the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Victoria. Well, a great crowd over here on the near side. People lined in the fences. Good crowd from Victoria on the far side. 1st and 10. That's Pfannenstiel up the middle, just about slid through. Good job coming up from his defensive back position, Noonan. And a gain of a couple on the play, maybe 3. It's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Making the purple tackle, number 5, Colton Noonan.
But one thing I'm sure Doug Oberle noticed right there, Dave,
gain of 3 on
is
the
Colton Noonan from his safety position is coming up very, very hard.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
Like a little play fake along the way here somewhere, a little quick slant off a play fake, quick post.
It will happen at some point in this game. You can mark it. This time it's going to be Kisner. He has a little bit of running room, but boy, they're such good tacklers. Again, Noonan on the play across the 25 up near the 27, 28-yard line. So Kisner 3 more on the play.
Teaming up to make the stop for the Bearcats. Number 5.
Yeah, that defense is just quick. They're pursued all over the field. It's impressed by their speed. And like you said, sure tacklers.
So 3rd down, and we're going to call it a long 3, a short 4, either way you want to call it. Victoria needs just to cross the 36-yard line for a 1st down. They try to draw him again. Burlingame stays in place. There's a pitch to Knowles, looking for a block. He's got one. Going to get very far. Boy, Knowles was being patient, looking for something to open up, Dave, just couldn't get it.
Yeah, might have been a little too patient that time, and he needed to get north and south and kind of hesitated and danced to the edge a little bit, and this defense is just too quick for that.
From the Knight, 34-yard line.
4th down and 2, and Victoria is going to punt the football. Colin Kisner will boot it away. And he's going to run it up the middle. He's hit, and he is smothered at the 30-yard line. Kisner went for the fake, and Burlingame said no, sir, and stopped him at the 30, a loss of 4 on the play.
I think they were almost expecting that, the way they came in there, and didn't look like they were setting up for a return at all. I think they were expecting a fake punt. That's what they got, and they had it called right.
So 1st down and 10 for Burlingame at the Victoria 30. First big chance of the ball game taken by Victoria, and they don't catch. Now Sporing will lead the offense back out on the field for Burlingame. A couple 1st downs on their last possession. 1:01 to go, 1st quarter. He's going to throw it. Steps back, has time, throws it deep down the field, and not there. Really nice coverage by Brown as they were looking for Noonan down the left side, and no place to fit that football.
Yeah, that was excellent technique on the defense. Running with the receiver stride by side, turning to look for the ball. Didn't, like you said, no room.
2nd and 10.
And he was stride for stride right there with Noonan. Noonan, 15 receptions, 238 yards, 5 touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, and they were looking to take advantage with a big strike right after the turnover on downs with a short field.
2nd down and 10. It is going to be Noonan up the middle looking for some space. Nowhere to go. Lucas Taylor leading the charge for Victoria. A gain of nothing on the play. It's 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, good help, good support coming. Victoria says we got a pretty standing up right now.
And, you know, at some point, these guys have ears. They can read. They get a little fired up when they hear about the other team's defense sometimes. And that's taking nothing away from Burlingame because they have a fantastic D. Victoria's D, pretty darn good itself. 3rd down and 10. Big play. 15 seconds to go first quarter. Sporing, looking. He's pump fakes. Now he's got some room. Inside the 15, he's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that's just Sporing making a play because they had him. They had good coverage again downfield, and they had him kind of pinned in, but you know, made one miss, and that was all he needed. Got a little block near the line of scrimmage, and it sprung him for a big play.
And I believe that is going to be our final play as they are going to let the time run out here in the first quarter. We have a heck of a football game from Burlingame. After 1 quarter of play, your score, Victoria nothing, Burlingame nothing. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Victoria Night Football on HayesPost.com and Eagle TV.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area. Caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oilfield pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and night activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. To make those dreams come true, trust Hayes Planning Mill. With a full-time design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the railroad tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
This is Eagle TV.
For just $5. Don't forget to visit the Bearcats.
And welcome back to Burlingame. Starting the second quarter, the Bearcats knocking on the door after a 20-yard gain on 3rd down and 10. They have it 1st and goal from the Victoria 10-yard line. Dalton Sporing, the quarterback, making his way through for a first. Big chance for the Victoria defense here. Sporing is going to hand it off to Greenwood. Goes left. He has a block. He's going to be hit. And hit hard over there by Kisner at the 5. It's 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, Music might have got away with a little bit of hold on the edge there again. Threw his hands up. They didn't get the call, but Sporing, you got to keep an eye on him. He's the one that's really hurt him on a couple of long scrambles here in the first quarter. Starting the second quarter now.
2nd down and goal from the 5. Victoria, they could use a turnover right here. When can you not use a turnover as a defense? Man in motion, that's Noonan. It's going to be an option. Sporing inside the 5 to the goal line, touchdown.
Number 12, Dalton Sporing, a 5-yard run into the end zone. Touchdown, Burlingame Bearcats.
Touchdown for Burlingame with 11:18 to go in the second quarter. Sporing on the run starts the scoring in this ball game, and now it's time for the Victoria Knights to answer on the other end.
Well, just took a minute 43, 5 plays to go that 30 yards after the turnover on downs. They took advantage of the field position. See if the Knights can come up with an answer here.
5-yard run right there. And the 2-point conversion coming up for Burlingame. Music in motion. They're going to try to throw it out to him. Now Sporing across the middle, knocked away by Brown, and the two-point conversion is no good. But with 11:18 to go in the first half, your score is Burlingame 6 and Victoria nothing.
Two-point conversion.
Victoria playoff football is brought to you by Brown Limousine Farms, Express Well Service and Supply, Hayes Planing Mill, Row Letter Veterinary Services, the Ron Schmidberger Agency, Younger Contract Pumping, and by Eagle Communications, our community connected. Oh, Dave, what's the key on this drive for Victoria? Do you expect them to maybe put the ball in the air, try and loosen that defensive line up a little bit? What do you do?
Well, there's going to be an opportunity. It might be on this drive to try to loosen them up a little bit, but so far I think the feeling is it's hard to get outside on this team that pursues very quickly. The other thing you might see with the way they aggressively pursue is go back the other way with a reverse of some kind to see if they can catch them on the backside, but you know, their best plays so far to me have been between the tackles, hitting them quick, hitting them right up the middle. No need to panic yet. Stick to the game plan.
Colin Kisner.
Caldish to kick it off from the 30-yard line. Colin Kisner back deep for Victoria. The sticks are already set up, as well they should be, as that one's into the end zone. And it will be a touchback, first down and 10 Victoria from the 15-yard line. The Knights yet to throw a pass in this ball game. Colin Kisner, 5 carries, 9 yards. Tyler Knowles, 2 carries, 5 yards. Cooper Fandensteel, 5 carries, 13 yards. So they have not been able to get that big carry yet.
Yeah, you got to keep working at it. Got to keep punching. Got to keep softening them up, And eventually maybe they'll get that big break, or Kisner has over 1,000 yards on the season. So,
the old adage, Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's going to take some time, and you'll see some openings in this defense eventually. First down and 10 from the 15. The Knights have 65 yards to go. It's going to be an option left side. There's a pitch to Fandensteel. He's got a little room, but there's a flag right in the middle of everything, and we've got a rugby scrum breaking out at the 23-yard line. With that,
it's in a neighborhood of holding.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Fandensteel kind of went to his hip to get that ball.
Did a great job really controlling a pitch that was in kind of a tough spot to haul in. Made a nice pickup, but it's going to be a chop block, even worse, the 15-yard. Well, half the distance.
So half the distance against Victoria, so that will go to the 7.5-yard line. The first penalty of the night on Victoria, and that's a big one because Fandensteel was out near a first down, but maybe one of the reasons he had a little bit of an opening was that fact.
To the Victoria 6-yard line.
But Dave, explain that chop block.
Chop block usually happens on the interior line when you have a lineman engaged with a defensive lineman, arms up above the waist, and then another lineman comes in and chops them below. It's having two players. One player engaged high and the other one comes in low. It's to protect their legs, and it's a good rule.
Yeah, it needs to be there. So, first down and 17.5 for the Knights. Winholz is going to throw it, looking to his left. Now he's in a little bit of trouble, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The Knight quarterback, number 7, Cooper Winholz.
Yeah, you're not going to have to hold some blocks at the line of scrimmage against a front that's very aggressive.
Stop, number 76, Keller Snesrud, and number 82, Jake Thompson.
Second down and 17 for Victoria. Now you look at that Burlingame defensive backfield just out of your view, but they are playing a little bit looser right now. Second down and 17 coming up on 10 minutes to play here in the second. There's a throw in the flat, caught by Kisner, trying to set up a block. He's not going to get it. He's going to make a little headway out to the 10-yard line, but it is third down.
Night pass play from number 7, Cooper Winholz, complete to number 5.
Third down and 15.
Kisner.
Yeah, behind the chains a little bit here. Probably not where they like to be a 4 so far in the third down conversions here in the first half. Need a big play right here. Because if they have to punt it this deep, they're going to give this offense good field position again.
So third down and 15. Fandensteel out of the lineup this time for Victoria. Windholz, Kistner on his right, Knowles on his left. It's going to be a pass. Windholz looking. Going to throw it deep down the field. Has Oberle out there. He's got it! Caden Oberle at the 37-yard line into Bearcat territory. It's a first down.
Well, a little bit of a play fake, but not really fooling anybody on third down. But Oberle doing a good job running the pattern, get behind everybody, and a spot-on pass. Good timing. Big conversion there for the Knights. Big conversion and a big field position swing in one play.
A 34-yard gain. They'll mark it at the 36. Boy, that will shoot some energy into your offense pretty quickly. Boy, a nice look there by Windholz, and Oberle went up and just stole that ball away. First down and 10. Will the Knights take advantage? There is Fanninsteel up the middle. Lowers that shoulder. Where is your Earl Campbell tearaway when you need it? And a gain of about 4 yards on the play at second down.
Number 56, Cooper Fanninsteel.
Yeah, I like the way he's running, though. He runs hard, gets those pad levels low. You got to tackle him.
Some of the young kids out there watching right now are going, Earl. Who's that guy?
Number 76, Keller Snezzer.
Yeah.
All of us old folks are going, oh, yeah, I remember. He played for the Houston Oilers back in the day.
Yeah, when they had the tearaway jerseys.
Second down and 7 after a gain of 3 on the play from Fanninsteel. Windholz low to the ground to take the snap from his big center. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Snezrud on the tackle. There's a fumble on the play. There's a discussion as to whether he's down. The referee's going to say he was down.
Wow.
Quarterback sneak by Victoria.
Couldn't tell from here. The big pile. Couldn't see it. So
that might be a break for the Knights.
Yeah, they needed a break.
So down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 3. It's third down and 4. Well, look how low Cooper Windholz gets when he gets up to that line of scrimmage. You can see it right here on your screen. He gets very low.
Looks like he's a catcher.
Third down and 3. Fanninsteel and Kisner in the backfield. Oberle and Schmidberger on the ends. It's going to be the second man through Kisner, and he bulldozes his way close to a first down, but I believe he's going to be just short. Hovestad on the tackle after a gain of 3.
Colin Kistner, a gain down to the Bearcat 27. Undercut by the Bearcats, number 76, Keller Snezrud.
So gain of 3 on the play. It's fourth down and 1 for Victoria.
Yep, probably go on a long count, see if they can get him to jump. No, I would not do anything fancy. Hand it to number 56.
I say I'll bet 56 gets this
or
carry.
A sneak.
Fourth down and 1. It's going to be a sneak. Windholz is stacked up. He didn't get it. We might have got a friendly spot from the far side, but I believe it's going to be the near side. But Windholz was just stacked right at the line of scrimmage.
By the middle of the Bearcat line, led by number 32.
And I believe they are going to call for a measurement.
Yeah,
so timeout on the field.
Officials timeout for measurement.
He says he thinks they got it, but they got to make sure.
So they'll bring the chains across right here. We'll give you a good look here. Matthew Campbell doing a great job as he's done all year for us.
He's about a football short.
I think you're about right. So no gain on the play for Windholz. Turnover on downs, and this defense for Burlingame stands up again with 6:48 to play in the first half. Boy, Victoria needed that one.
They did. And we talked about it before the game. One of the keys was finishing drives, and they had to go. They got the big play on third down and long from deep in their territory. Swung the field position.
That Keller Snezrud is tough in the middle.
He's
hard
to move in there.
First down and 10 for Burlingame. Victoria down 6-0. There's an inside handoff to Greenwood. He has a little bit of running room. Pushes forward and just slinks out to the 31-yard line. And a gain of 4 yards on the play.
Number 4, Seth Greenwood, grinds his way up to the Burlingame 31-yard line.
So a gain of 4 on the play for Greenwood.
Making the night stop, number 50, Jacob Wellbrock, and number 42, Cale Brungart.
Wellbrock and Brungard in on the tackle for the Knights. Second down and 6 for Victoria. Sporing in the shotgun formation. They use a lot of motion. He's going to throw it this time. Looking, throws it out in the flat. Catch is made by Music. He breaks a tackle. Down the sideline, inside the 10. He's gone.
There's a flag.
The flag on the play. That is in the neighborhood of offside.
Yeah.
We'll see what the call is.
Unless there was one of those guys moving forward.
So that is a 49-yard play, but it looks like it's coming back.
Legal procedure, maybe a formation issue.
Legal formation.
He threw the flag right at the snap, didn't blow it dead, so it wasn't a false start. It had to be an illegal formation or something.
And that technically is a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, in this case, it's
but it's a 54-yard penalty. and it takes 6 points off the board. Have we done this a few years together?
Yeah, we're finishing each other's sentences right now.
So that's a big one. It'll make it second down and 11. And Victoria paid the price on that one, though. They've got to tackle in the open field. I understand that Music is a big cat over there, but you still have to bring him down. Second down and 11.
Yeah, he's the favorite target with 18 receptions coming in on the season.
5:55 to play here in the first half. 6-0 Burlingame on top. They're going to have to play into the third quarter for the first time this year. Oberle with the coverage over on the far side. We'll see if they put a man in motion. They will not. They are going to give it to Sporing. He has some running room, breaks a tackle. You're not going to catch him. Dalton Sporing into the end zone.
Number 12, Dalton Sporing.
That one is from 54 yards out. And it's 12-0 Burlingame.
Minute 3 off the clock that time. Just 2 plays to go the 54 yards. And 2 big plays. Victoria defense really needed to take advantage of the break, but Sporing said not so much.
Second touchdown run of the ball game for Sporing. This one from 54 yards out. And they will go for their 2-point conversion. Right now it's 12-0. Burlingame on top. They will go for point conversion. Now Victoria's been able to throw the football a little bit. Been able to run it a little bit, but Burlingame with some big plays. A 20-yard run to set them up first and goal on their last possession. That one's a 54-yard touchdown run. Sporing a low snap, goes left side. He is hit and hit immediately. A nice play there for Victoria by K.O. Brungard. 5:45 to go here in the first half. 12-0. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Victoria Night Football.
It's a beautiful day in our high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
And welcome back to Burlingame. 12-0 Bearcats. 5:45 to go here in the first half. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Dave, wow. This offense can score quickly. Victoria has to have an answer here, I think.
Yeah, just got shredded for a big play, and this is probably a key drive right here. 5:45 left in the first half. Bearcats are going to get the ball to start the second half. They need an answer, and they need it right now.
Joelle called us to kick off for Burlingame. Kistner back deep for Victoria. We've had 3 touchbacks make it so far in this ball game. That one's a high end-over-ender. Make it another touchback as that one goes into
the end zone. It's a Caldish touchback.
Victoria Night Playoff Football is brought to you by World of Wheels, United Ag Service, the Library, Predator Pipe Testing, Gorham State Bank, D&L Body Shop, and by Abundant Flow Water. First down and 10 from the 15 Victoria will need to go 65 yards in the next 5 minutes and 45 seconds. And keep this in mind, Burlingame will get the ball to start the second half.
Yep, that's a key drive right here for the Knights.
Winholz going to hand it off, going right side on the carry that time. It's actually Winholz kept it. He did a good job with the ball fake there.
He rode that fake in the belly into the line and pulled it out and just kind of followed through the hole. Nice play to start the drive.
On the carry
Gain
for
of
the Knights,
7 yards on the play.
Cooper Winholz.
6 carries, 17 yards, or excuse me, I put it on the wrong side.
Making the tackle for the Bearcats, number 5, Colton Noonan. And
5
6,
carries, 16
Trevor
yards
Castro.
for Winholz.
Second down.
Second down and 3. Ball at the 22-yard line. There's a throw out in the flat. That's going to be a fumble. It's a backwards pass. Oh, now they're going to say incomplete pass. That would have been a Tristan Lee touchdown. And I'm not so sure that wasn't a backwards pass, Dave Barber.
That's close. It's hard to tell. I think this official on the side was trying to get his whistle up. Couldn't take it. It was a delayed call. That makes it even more exciting for the home crowd.
Third down Victoria from the Knight, 21-yard line.
So third down and a long 3, short 4. Just over the 21-yard line. 5 minutes to go. Victoria needs a first down. Winholz is going to keep it. Right side, he's got a first down. Cooper Winholz did that belly fake again up to the 29-yard line, a gain of 8. And a first down for Victoria. That will take away some of the pursuit. Also, when you tag that running back and all of a sudden the quarterback keeps it.
Yep. Finding some ways to pick holes, and a nice start to this drive.
Colton Noonan.
First down and 10 for Victoria at their own 29-yard line. Knights trail 12-0. There's a pitch. It's Knowles. Cuts it up. He's got room. Knowles on the run. There's no flags. He's going to go all the way. Tyler Knowles. 51 yards, and we've got ourselves a new ball game.
Yeah, that's a big play they needed, and finally got some room on the edge. Got a nice block to spring Knowles, and he took advantage of it, capping off a 3-play, 65-yard drive for the Knights and getting them on the board.
Touchdown Victoria.
Wow, to say Victoria needed that is an understatement, and we saw the speed that Knowles has as he went the distance on that one. Only the 4th touchdown Burlingame has given up this season. They're looking for 2. Winholz in some trouble. Throws it to the end zone. It's caught. 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion, a pass from the quarterback.
Kisner on the receiving end. 4:27 to go in the first half. Our score is 12-8, Dave Barber.
Yeah, now the extra points kind of look big too. As they haven't been able to convert. The Bearcats haven't been able to convert on 2 trips, and Victoria got their first one. So it's just a 4-point game. Getting pretty interesting, but boy, that was a huge, huge answer, like you said, for this Victoria Knight team when they needed it the most.
Well, Victoria got the edge. They needed the edge and score that big touchdown. And only the second conversion of the season against this Burlingame defense.
Yeah, they don't make anything easy for anybody. Now this defense who got gassed for a big play with 4:27 can't afford to give it right back to them.
Located just north of the home bleachers.
Van Steele will kick it off for Victoria.
Tasty snack is Bearcat Purple.
Noonan is back deep, Greenwood back deep.
Is available at the hamburger meal stand just north of the bleachers.
You hear this PA guys talking about hamburgers and kettle corn and all that good stuff.
Tell them we didn't eat before the game.
Apparently they did. They're like, yeah, we're going to stick it to these guys. Watch.
Cooper Fanensteel.
So Fanensteel to kick it off for Victoria from the 30-yard line. He puts that one in the air. It's a line driver. It's going to be taken by Noonan at the 14, looking for some room. Goes to the outside, has some room, and is going to get up to the 30-yard line. So a nice return. And it's first down and 10 for the Bearcats as they will take over.
Burlingame, 31-yard line.
Oh, pretty good field position. Pretty good field position. Big test right here for this defense before half to try to keep them from getting more points on the board.
1st and 10.
12-8 our score. Hope everybody's enjoying the broadcast on HayesPost.com and Eagle TV. We are in Burlingame, Kansas, which is south of Topeka, and we're kind of down in a valley. So reception not the best on our Wi-Fi, but we're hoping it's getting to you enough. There's going to be Sporing. He's going to keep it up the middle. It's going to be stacked up in the middle and pushed back. That's going to be a gain of 3 in the play, maybe 2. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Bearcat quarterback number 12.
Sporing very patient. We'll give him a 3-yard gain on that play.
Gain of 3 on the play. Teaming up to make the stop for the Knights, number 42, Cale Brungart, and number 45, Wyatt Dreiling.
2nd down and 7. 3:45 to play here in the first half. It's going to be an option to the right side. Sporing pitches it out. Little bit of running room from Greenwood, and he is hit and dropped. Boy, Sporing a little slow to get up as Lucas Taylor introduced himself. Some of the fans were a little up in arms about it, but if he's going to act like he's running the football, by all means, he's open to be hit.
Yeah, pretty good pickup, though. It looked like they had him as Oberle was right there, kind of overran the play a little bit, missed the tackle.
Gain of 5 on the play.
2 of 3 for 3rd down conversion so far here early in the game for Burlingame.
3rd down and short, and you got to figure this is probably 4-down territory for the Bearcats. It is Greenwood. He is going to be hit and pushed back. Just depends on the forward progress and is right at midfield.
He's on the line. I think you got it.
Goes to number 4, Seth Greenwood.
And the nose of the football is just beyond the line, and it's going to be a 1st down, a gain of 2 on the play.
Needed to, got to. 3 of 4 now on 3rd down conversion.
So 1st down and 10. That is the 4th 1st down of the ball game for Burlingame, and the 4th 1st down for Victoria. And we got an official's timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, and we will take that timeout with you. 2:49 to go here in the first half. Your score, Burlingame 12, Victoria 8. We're back in 30.
Business solution with options to fit any budget. We provide business class phone with customizable features and fast, reliable internet. Your knowledgeable team at Technology Solutions has a broad base of IT services to meet your needs. Let the experts at Marketing Solutions get your message to the right people on the best platforms. Eagle Communications will build your personalized business plan. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE.
Welcome back to Burlingame. Victoria Night Football brought to you by Brown Limousine Farms. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Younger Contract Pumping, the Ron Schmidberger Agency, Row Letter Veterinary Services, Hayes Planing Mill, and by Express Well Service and Supply. Well, Victoria got the answer they needed offensively, Dave. And these next 2 minutes and 49 seconds and the time in between there, extremely important that the Knights keep Burlingame off the board.
Yeah, they want to get pressure at the line of scrimmage, not let anything behind them or through them.
I would look out for Music over here on the near side. 1st down and 10. He is in motion, and they're going to be Sporing. Back to pass, under some pressure. He's going to run it, and he got blasted right at the line of scrimmage. Cooper Fannensteel said hello.
Fannensteel licking his chops a little bit that time.
Number 56, Cooper Fannensteel.
And kind of back there mirroring him, trying to prevent that big scramble early.
And that's a good adjustment for Victoria, as that north wind has almost completely disappeared, thank you, Jesus. Flag on the south end is not even moving. 2nd down and 10. It is going to be Greenwood on a jet sweep to the far side. He is hit and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Boy, the Victoria defense getting her done. That was Cole Schmidberger in on the play from his linebacker position, and a timeout.
Ball around left end for the Bearcats. Number 4, Seth
and
Greenwood.
They still haven't stopped the clock.
For no gain at the 40 by the Knights, number 45.
Where does that sound
Wyatt
familiar?
Driver, number 15, Lucas.
Flashback to game number 1.
It's an inside joke right there. They lost about 5 seconds or 6 seconds, and I think they're going to go and have them add some time to the clock with a minute. Bring up 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10 for Burlingame, and Victoria takes the timeout, and a good use of a timeout by Doug Oberle, I feel, Dave.
Yeah. You want a big down right here, a couple of big downs. They've held them to no gain here a couple of plays, and the officials, like you said, right on top of the time management here, put some time back on the clock. So huge 3rd down right here for the Victoria defense. Almost said Monarchs, just habit.
That's what we call normally, and we're excited to be here at Burlingame tonight. When we got the assignment on basically Monday, kind of Saturday, but we're like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Because it's football, and that's what we do. It's like when
Victoria,
football.
We've had the pleasure of calling Victoria a few times in the playoffs. Always enjoy.
And when football is over, we're just like, our wives are like, snapping the fingers in front of our eyes. You guys awake. 3rd down and 10 for the Bearcats. The ball right at midfield. Back to pass is Sporing. Over the middle, tipped and nearly intercepted.
The ball was tipped.
Yep, no pass interference. Once the ball is tipped, you are fair game, and that pass is incomplete.
Yep, good.
Bearcat pass play is incomplete.
Good awareness. Good that you saw the umpire back there giving the signal for a tip pass. Good job all the way around.
And now it looks like Burlingame is going to punt. Walker Brown will go back deep for Victoria. You got to be careful that they don't fake it. I wouldn't expect a fake right here, but you never know. That punt is away. It's a wobbler end over end. It's going to be a nice punt. Brown is going to pick it up at the 4-yard line. He's going to be hit and brought down at the 10 or about the 9-yard line. But if he doesn't make that play, Dave Barber, Victoria is starting that drive at about 2 or 3 or maybe even worse.
Yeah, it was an alert play. You could see him surveying the defense as it was coming towards him, or coming towards him. Decided he had enough time to secure the ball and get a few yards back.
1st and 10 Victoria.
So 1st down and 10 for Victoria. The ball at the 9-yard line. They need to stay away from a mistake this deep. There's a pitch out. Knowles looking for the edge, cuts it up, gets across the 10. Up to about the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 3 yards on the play.
It wouldn't hurt their feelings to see Knowles get free in the secondary again.
No, I don't think so.
Right in for the Knights, number 33, Tyler Knowles.
As a matter of fact, I'd be okay with it.
Feel pretty good, I think, all the way around.
2nd down and 7. Victoria with a couple timeouts in their hip pocket. Not calling a timeout right now. I think it will depend a lot on what happens on this play right here. More of their timeouts.
12-yard line.
Second, Windholz is going to throw it out in the flat. Has Pfannenstiel. He's got a 1st down.
Yep.
And a flag on the play, and that is going to be that blindside block.
Yeah, got to just use your hands. He put his shoulder into him. It's the right call. You could see it coming. Just got to stop and put your hands and slow that guy down. You can't lower your shoulder into him.
And we've seen that a few times, and we talked about it early in the season, that it is a point of emphasis with the officials this year, and that's going to be a personal foul against Victoria. And that's a good call by the officials.
Yeah.
As much as it stinks, because it would be a 1st down.
Well, it's hard because that's been a legal block and a good block for as long as this game's been played, because he hit him square in the front. I mean, he had him squared up, but you just can't.
Now, is that a spot foul?
Yep.
Okay, so they'll mark it off. It'll be half the distance from basically the 20-yard line, so we'll move it back to the 10. The way I understand it. So they'll mark it at the 10-yard line, so that's a big one. Second penalty against Victoria. They would have had it 1st down and 10 at about the 28-yard line.
It's just a hard thing to get used to, but again, he really didn't have to. If all he has to do is get in his way, and the play it was good as it would have been.
And it was a nice delivery from Windholz. Fannin Steele, nice job bringing it in, turned it upfield. And I don't even think the block was necessary.
No, it really wasn't. At the very least, if you just impede his progress, that's all you got to do.
Second down and 10. Windholz, play action. Looking, steps up, throws it over the middle. Catch is made by Fannin Steele. Breaks a tackle, he's on the run, look out! Fannin Steele down the far side, there are no flags. Touchdown Victoria! 68 yards and the Knights are on top. Wow, what a play!
Wow, what a play by Fannin Steele. With the concentration, defense was there, kind of bobbled it, grabbed it, broke out of the tackle, and all the way down the sideline. Again, another 3-play. This time it goes 71 yards. Fannin Steele with a big play for the Knights, and they find themselves on top, and now Burlingame is really in a position they aren't used to.
What a play. Boy, things broke open well there for the Knights. The side over here is, you could hear a pin drop over here on the Burlingame. Going for the edge. He's got the edge. The two-point conversion is good with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Your score, Victoria 16.
And the conversion is good. That makes the score.
And Burlingame 12. And, well, Dave, we were just wanting Victoria not to turn the ball over, and they get and I was incorrect. It was a 70-yard touchdown pass because that ball had been moved all the way back to the 10-yard line.
Yep.
What a play.
Yeah, back to where they started, 71 yards in that 3-play drive. And it was huge. Huge answer and a nice play by Fannin Steele. Good concentration on the reception.
Well, Cooper Windholz throws the touchdown. That's his 15th touchdown pass of the season.
Well, that's so big because you talked about it just a minute ago that Burlingame's going to get the ball to start this second half. To put points on that drive, yeah, that's big, Captain Obvious.
Well, we can be as Captain Obvious as we want to be right now.
To receive the kick for
Burlingame
Bearcats.
doesn't know how to react. I mean, these fans don't know how to react. I like the reaction of the gal right behind you and to my left, telling them to get fired up. It's like, hey, we're in the game.
Yeah.
So Victoria has almost matched the amount of points that Burlingame had given up all season. And a good job by Cooper Windholz on that pass, Dave, finding Fannin Steele.
He was. Found him late.
And the kickoff is a line driver. It's going to bounce and be taken at the 10-yard line. And there's a beautiful tackle. All the momentum is on the sideline of the Victoria Knights right now. Noonan on the return gets it up to about the 17-yard line, and that's where
to return up to
talk about them not being used to it. Noonan did something with the ball after he got tackled, kind of threw it, almost spiked it, and fortunately did for it.
Yeah.
But you got to keep your head in those situations. You don't want to hurt your team worse.
And we'll see if Burlingame, with a couple timeouts, looks like they're going to see if they can get something going. First down and 10. It's going to be an option pass. They're looking for Music. It is tipped away. Walker Brown right there. He was not fooled at all, broke on the ball, and if he would have been a tick ahead, he would have had an interception.
Yeah, and he might have been able to run quite a ways. Might have been a pick six. That's
knocked away by the Knights.
Big play.
Walker Brown.
That's who you got to make sure you know where he's at because that's who they're going to look for first.
Walker Brown, 46 tackles on the season, an interception, and a defensive touchdown. So he has found the end zone before. Second down and 10 for Burlingame. Back to pass. And wrapped up. Nope. And down he goes. Cole Schmidberger on the tackle. Jeff Slater wanted a personal foul, but and that's not good, as right now down is Dalton Sporing.
Well, he was that's unfortunate. Hey, hopefully the young man can get up and be okay, but
there was nothing illegal with the hit, as Sporing was still an active runner, and it just went down, and the pressure didn't look too bad when it originally happened. You just hope the young man's okay.
Yeah.
Just hope that he is okay, and he is not feeling good right now, and they're asking for medical personnel to come out on the field, and That is not a good sign. That is not what anybody on either sideline wanted to see.
No.
We love this game of football, and we love the competitive nature that it brings out, but this is the part we don't like at all.
No.
They are tending right now to Dalton Sporing, and we will be back in a minute. Here on Hayes Post and Eagle TV.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of Victoria.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run toward state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
This is Eagle TV.
Welcome back to Burlingame, and a very quiet stadium right now as Dalton Sporing went down after a hit and stayed down, and they have medical technicians tending to him right now. And the way, you talk about football, Dave, and you talk about, wins and losses and points and defensive stops, and this brings everything into perspective that what we're doing, what we're a part of is a game.
Good to see him get up. Oh, nope, that's not him.
Yeah, now he's up with a little bit of help.
Well, let's pray that young man is going to be okay.
Oh, they splinted his leg. They put an air cast on his leg the way it looks right now.
Yeah,
so
that's not a good sign.
And that will bring Montana Giffen off of the sideline and put him in the ball game at quarterback. And that is a different look for sure for the Burlingame Bearcats.
Yeah, tough spot for a junior to come in. But I imagine with the type of wins they've had this year, the young man does have some playing time. But Dalton Sporing, a competitor, just hate to see this.
Our thoughts and prayers are with him right now because, that was almost instant. Jeff Slade for the folks to come out and to help him out, and Dalton Sporing will get a nice hand from everybody as he is
well deserved
coming off the field. And definitely not the way he wanted to come off the field this season, but
you could see the way he ran and the way he did things. He's a competitor, and the hometown fans showing their appreciation for a young man that has played hard for this team all season long.
Yeah, we just hope and pray that he's all right. That's something that this team needed to get. Some of the momentum that maybe Victoria had.
He's not going to leave his team.
No.
He said, don't haul me off just yet. I want to sit here.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 as they're winding the clock. And really, Burlingame doesn't have to run a play. They will, though, with 8 seconds. Giffen is probably going to hand it off. And that's exactly what he does. Fannin Steele's there along with Kisner. And 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the first half. And that's the final play of the first half. Your score at halftime. The Victoria Knights 16, the Burlingame Bearcats 12. We'll be back with more from Burlingame after this timeout. You're watching Victoria Knight playoff football on Eagle TV and HayesPost.com.
A good hunter knows how to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to Dan L-By Shop after Hayden Deer. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
The Nail Body Shop Collision Repair with a Precision Attitude, East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knights activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Piper.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria. After the game, or to share laughs with old friends, stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they activities and the growth of the area, caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oil-filled pipe. Their slogan says it best, we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knights activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. To make those dreams come true, trust Hayes Planning Mill. With a full-time design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the railroad tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of Victoria.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipperger Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipperger Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to Dan L-By Shop after Hayden Deer. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
The Nail Body Shop Collision Repair with a Precision Attitude, East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knights Act.
Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Piper.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria. After the game, or to share laughs with old friends, stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area, caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oilfield pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knights activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. Design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the Railroad Tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high-tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and trust Row-Letter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipperger Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipperger Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal life for everyone in our community. By delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to Dan Body Shop after Hayden Deer. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
Dan Body Shop collision repair with a precision attitude. East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing: the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knights activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Piper.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria after the game or to share laughs with old friends. Stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area, caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oilfield pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knights activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. To make those dreams come true, trust Hayes Planning Mill with a full-time design or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the Railroad Tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of Victoria.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
Huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipperger Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipperger Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to Dan Elby Shop after Hayden Deer. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
The Nail Body Shop Collision Repair with a precision attitude, East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Brown Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise the best Limflex and purebred limousine for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knights activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Piper.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria. After the game, or to share laughs with old friends, stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area. Caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oilfield pipe. Their slogan says it best, we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knights activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. To make those dreams come true, trust Hayes Planning Mill. With a full-time design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm on the railroad tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of Victoria.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Or if you don't find what you're looking for, let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipper Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipper Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
And welcome back to Burlingame. Jeremy McGuire along with analyst Dave Barber. Matthew Campbell on the camera here on HaysPost.com and Eagle TV. Victoria a 16-12 lead at halftime. Dave Barber, well, I don't know if anybody expected this, but the Victoria Knights have the lead over Burlingame.
Yeah, came off a couple of big plays, and right before half with a big field, the long field to work with and not much clock, they hit a big play, 70-yard pass to Fanninstill, and that gave them this lead going into halftime.
Boy, Burlingame had a 12-0 lead, had all the momentum going. Victoria got that big run by Tyler Knowles, and then that pass play to Fanninstill. Penholz did a heck of a job extending that play and just to the work for about the next 60 yards.
Yeah, it was really well set up. I mean, it looked like they had him dead to rights in the backfield. Like you said, extended the play, bought some time, and then just a nice find with Fanninstill, who was a little bit covered up but made a nice play on the ball.
So it will be Victoria kicking off. And the Knights with
to begin the second half, kicking off for
215 yards in the first half, 138 for Burlingame. So we'll see what happens here in the second half.
Correction number 4.
A little bit different look, a little adjustment probably for the Bearcats with Dalton Sporing on the sideline now in crutches. So pretty obvious he won't be back. That's a tough break.
Especially for a guy celebrating his 18th birthday today.
Yeah, that's not good ever, but
yeah, I was going to say it stinks at any time, but boy, he will never forget his 18th birthday. I can promise you that. So it will be Victoria with the kickoff. Montana Giffen will be quarterbacking for the Bearcats. Over on the far side is Colton Noonan. On the near side is Seth Greenwood. Fanninstill waiting for the okay as we get set to go here in this second half. They're waiting on something. I'm not sure. Maybe headlights in a car. And I think now we're ready to go. Fanninstill will boot it for Victoria. The Knights up 6-quarter. It's a short one. And it's going to be loose on the ground, and boy, howdy, that was close. Cooper Windholz was within an eyelash of getting that football.
The Knight kickoff travels down to the Bearcat 24. covered there by
First down and 10.
number 5, Colton Noonan. 1st and 10, Bearcats.
From the just right out the 25-yard line. Well, who are they going to go to? You got to expect a lot of Seth Greenwood, number 4. Then expect him to go to the air looking for Noonan and maybe Music. First down and 10. Giffen, who has had quite a bit of playing time, not unusual. Greenwood, his first carry down the sideline. He's going to out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, just a little draw play, a little delay, and Greenwood finding all kinds of room on the outside. Nobody home for the defense for Victoria. That's a big play. And when you get a quarterback in, that's the kind of play you need to give him just a little breathing room, a little confidence.
First down and goal from the 6-yard line for Burlingame. Little delayed handoff. It's going to be Greenwood again, this time up the middle to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Number 4, Seth Greenwood on a nice 6-yard.
Well, that's a quick way to answer. 11:44 to go in the third quarter. Burlingame in, and they're back on top, 18-16.
Well, it's 65 yards. It only took 2 plays, all Greenwood, and only took 16 seconds off the clock.
So with 11:44 to go in the third quarter, Burlingame's on the board on a 6-yard run from Greenwood. His first score of the ball game. Music to throw, throws it in the flat. 2-point conversion is good.
On the 2-point
to
conversion,
Noonan.
a pass to the corner of the end zone from number 10.
So
Montana
20-16 is your score.
The conversion is good, and that
well,
makes your score.
There's your Burlingame answer, Dave.
Yeah, it was. That's a big momentum swing. You know, get the quarterback hurt right before the half ends and go in kind of on a bad note, come out and get runs, and, 16 seconds later you find yourself back in the lead. That's a huge answer for Burlingame.
And one thing that Burlingame did not have in their lineup was scoring on the defensive side of the ball. So that strong defense will go out, although Victoria with 215 yards in that first half. Pretty good number, 138 so far before that drive for Burlingame.
Deep to receive for the Knights. Number 5, Colin Kistner. Kicking off for the Bearcats. Number 1, Joao Caldish.
Joao Caldish to kick off for Burlingame. And so far, all of his kickoffs have been in the end zone for touchbacks. Will this be another one? Again, no wind. It is really actually pretty nice out here right now. Caldish's kick is deep, and that is going to be way back through the end zone.
It's a Caldish touchback. 1st and 10 Knights from the Victoria 15-yard line.
And it will be 1st and 10 their own 15-yard line. Victoria football by Brown Limousine Farms, Express Well Service, Hayes Planing Mill, Roletter Veterinary Services, the Ron Schmidberger Agency, Younger Contract Pumping, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Well, will the Knights offense have an answer? 1st down and 10 for Victoria. I formation, Fannin Steele and Kisner. Behind Windholz, there's a pitch to Kisner. Cuts it back. He has some running room. Is brought down from behind. That is Tristan Lee that ran him down from behind to gain a 3 yards on the play.
Well, you can tell these guys came out of the locker room, and that team out of the locker room fired up. That big drive to start this second half, they're really playing fired up right now.
Gain of 3 on the play.
20-16 your score, 11:15 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Victoria trailed 12-0, scored 2 late second quarter touchdowns, and added the 2-point conversions on both of them. Led 16-12 at the break, and then a 2-play 65-yard drive by Burlingame has the Bearcats back on top, now 20-16. It is going to be Windholz, second man through, up across the 20 to the 21. And that's going to be a gain of 3 more on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, coming back a little bit. It's like a misdirection, almost like a counter where he fakes the handoff one way and the quarterback just turns back, kind of a little counter action.
Stop made in the middle of the
trying
line
to keep
by
the
the
defense
Bearcats.
off balance a
Number
little
82,
bit.
Jake Thompson. And number 5, Colton Noonan.
3rd down and 4. So a big play here for Victoria.
Victoria 21.
They don't want to give that ball right back to Burlingame. Windholz is going to keep it. Looking over the middle. Steps up, throws, complete, has Fanninsteel, breaks another tackle up to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 9 yards and a first down for Victoria.
And a original pattern covered up, nothing there. And he just let the defense kind of go away and slipped out back underneath behind him and made himself available.
Boy, he and Windholz have quite the connection because they have found themselves staying on line on a couple big plays. 1st down and 10 from the 30. It's going to be Fanninsteel. First man through. Pushes that line. A gain of 4 up to the 20 or 34-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Victoria nearing midfield.
Victoria carry,
great to have everybody along here on HayesPost.com and Eagle TV.
On the tackle.
There's a little counter play. Goes for 3 more.
Going
to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Making the tackle for the Bearcats. Number 82,
just continue
Jake
to punch.
Thompson.
That's what they did in the first half and finally paid off with some big plays.
37-yard line. 3rd down.
4 of 7 now on 3rd down conversions are the Knights. Looking to try to go 5 for 8 here.
Well, you figure this could be 4-down territory. Could be. And it's going to be Windholz. He's got a first down and then some. Carries the pile into Burlingame territory. He'll be brought down at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 9 yards and a first down.
A gain down to the Bearcats.
Just a quarterback
34.
sneak.
Stop made for Burlingame.
Picked up the 3 yards they needed and about 6 more.
Nothing too fancy on that one. But when you're starting to push, which they are, we didn't see this push through the turn most of the 2nd quarter.
And keep in mind, this is a team that hasn't played much second-half football, Burlingame.
There's the pitch. Kisner looking for a block. He gets the edge. He's got some, and he is near a first down. See where they mark it. And it's going to be just inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. We have a flag. We'll see what it is. And that's going to be a hold against Victoria. So a hold against Victoria. Of course, Burlingame will push him back. And it's a spot foul, so it'll be back into Knight territory. And that will be at just outside the 36-yard line.
36-yard line. First down.
So looks like first down and about 18. 3rd penalty against Victoria. 28 yards marked off against the Knights. 1st and 18. The first down markers all the way inside the 25-yard line right now of Burlingame. Fanninsteel up the middle. Cooper covering that football up. Back into Burlingame territory, brought down at the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of 6 yards on the play.
Number 56, Cooper Fanninsteel.
Just wanted to get some of that penalty yardage back.
A gain of about
Continues
5
to
on
run
the play.
hard, does Fanninsteel. Picks up a nice gain.
2nd down, we'll
Leading
call it a
the
gain of
tacklers
5.
for the Bearcats, number 32, Tristan Lee.
2nd down
Number 6, Trevor Castro,
and
and
15.
number 15, Raymond Hovestad also in on the play.
We're going to need to hurry to get this play off, I think.
2nd and 15.
Look at the back judge and see if he starts counting them off. And looks like they're going to be just fine. Pump fake. Looking deep for Kisner. He's out there just a little bit too far. They had the play. And Kisner had a step, but Windholz's pass just a little bit too strong.
Defending on the play for
Yeah,
the Bearcats.
yeah. If that's on the money, that's a touchdown. But that little pump and go had him.
Second down, Knights from the Bearcats.
So 3rd down and 15 from the Burlingame 39-yard line. Victoria need the 24 for a first down.
Big play.
Knowles and Pfannenstiel in the backfield. They flank both sides of Windholz. It is going to be the give to Pfannenstiel. He's going to try to get to the edge. Nowhere to go. He's going to lose a couple of yards, maybe more. Victoria tried the run game, and it was not there.
Yeah, had that one well diagnosed from the get-go.
Number 56, Cooper Pfannenstiel, pushed out of bounds on the far sideline by the Bearcats. Number 4, Seth Greenwood.
So Victoria is going to be forced to punt this football. 7:28 to go in the 3rd quarter. Your score is Burlingame 20, Victoria 16. Oh, and Victoria is kind of talking about it right now. Now they're going to switch everybody out. They're going to be very close to getting this penalty right here. I think they're going to get it.
There's the 5-second count's underway.
They just get it off. Kisner's punt is blocked. It goes back towards the goal line. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Burlingame football at the Victoria 10-yard line. They hurried it just a little bit too much, Dave Barber. A high snap, and Burlingame first and goal at the Victoria 10.
A high snap, and you could see it coming. Boy, that was tough. This half is almost starting like it did in the first half. All Burlingame early, and now Victoria's defense finds themselves in a bit of a tough spot right here.
Well, if I'm Victoria, I'm focusing on number 4 right now. Nobody else. I mean, you still have to play assignment football, but I would expect this to be heavy, heavy, heavy on number 4, Seth Greenwood. First down and 10 just outside the 10, so they can actually get a first down inside the 1. Giffen is going to hand it off to Greenwood. He's going to be hit, and he is going to go backwards. Going backwards. And they're going to throw.
Bearcat ball carrier number 4, Seth
They're going to throw a personal foul on Victoria on this one.
Stopped after a gain of 1 by Victoria's number 15, Lucas Taylor.
That's going to be half the distance to the goal.
And you just can't afford that. After your defense just came up with a play that you needed to make, you got to
just stop.
Yeah,
when the whistle blows,
you stop. You got to stop. That just all that does is hurt your defense that had just made a nice play.
Penalty puts the ball down at the Victoria 5-yard line.
So it's first down and about 5 now for Burlingame. So they can still get a first down because their automatic first downs are out.
First down Bearcats.
Victoria gets a stop. It would have been second down and 10. Now Burlingame knocking on the door again. There's a throw to the corner of the end zone looking for Music. He's got it for a touchdown.
5-yard pass play from the Bearcats.
Caden Music on the receiving end of that one, and all of a sudden it's 26-16 Burlingame.
Well, again, taking advantage of the block punch. They get great field position on the 11-yard line. They get, I guess we'll call it 2 plays because they got the penalty, 1 play, and 11 yards and touchdown. And that's hard to defend with Music out there. He's a mismatch on the outside.
Well, Victoria had all the momentum going in at halftime. All of a sudden, that momentum is riding high with Burlingame. Giffen to throw for the 2-point conversion, and it is complete.
On the
2-point conversion pass to Noonan with 6:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. All of a sudden, your score is Burlingame 28, Victoria 16, and Dave Barber. Boy, the Knights have came out flat in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you would have thought they would have come out with all the momentum on their side, but, you get one of your leaders hurt, and the team kind of rallies coming out of halftime, and that's they have taken it to Victoria here early. Victoria, we talked about a critical drive in the first half, and they answered. This is the critical drive right now for the Victoria Knights.
Well, Victoria will get the football. They have been able to drive it a little bit, but penalties have hurt them.
It's much the way the first half started. They had a couple of drives, 5 and 6 plays. They had to punt, and they ran a fake punt, got it turnover on downs that hurt them. And
Joao Snesrud, or excuse me,
kicking off for the Bearcats.
Joao Caldas.
Joao Caldas
will kick off for Burlingame. Victoria down by 12 all of a sudden. They led 16-12 at halftime, but Burlingame has scored 16 here in the third quarter to regain the lead. And Caldas' kickoff is going to be into the end zone and another touchback. It'll be first down and 10 for Victoria at their own 15-yard line.
That's really a weapon when you can force them to start on the 15 every single time. And anymore, I'm writing 15 down as soon as they kick off. I kind of took a lesson from the chain gang over there.
Yeah, they just set up. They're ready to go at the 15-yard line. So first and 10, Victoria. They trail 28-16. They have got the answer right now. Again, all the momentum going into halftime, but Burlingame has taken it all back. It's going to be Winholz, second man through, up across the 20, and it'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. That is a gain of 7 yards on the play.
Well, it's a critical drive. It's not panic time. I mean, you don't have to go away and do things that you're not used to doing. But
gain of 7 on the
again,
play.
We come back to talking about finishing drives. They didn't in the first quarter. They did in the second quarter. See what happens here.
2nd and 3.
Second down and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Kisner will come out. Knowles in. He's a scrappy one. The junior Tyler Knowles, not very big, but he is fast. See if they do a little bit of play action right here. Winholz is going to give it to Fandensteel right side. He's going to pick up maybe a couple on the play. They'll mark it up near the 25-yard line. It's going to be just short of a first down and pick up of 2. It is 3rd down and 1.
The Knight handoff goes to number 56, Cooper Fandensteel.
Yep.
To gain up to the 24.
Been running quarterback sneaks in these situations.
Keller Snesrud and number 32, Tristan Lee.
3rd down.
3rd down.
It's going to be Winholz, and he's hit at the line. I don't think he got it. If he did, it was just barely.
It depends on the spot. The near side official's short. The far side was on the line.
If he's on the line, that's a first down.
On the carry for the Knights.
You probably heard
it's a gain up to
the
25-yard line.
One of the fans over here on the near side.
Apologize for
our crowd mic picking up a little bit of verbiage over there, and we got a really nice look at it from here. It should be a first down. The ball is touching the 25-yard line, and it is a first down. Well, their sticks are 10 yards apart. And Winholz, I will say, might have got a generous spot on that one. 10 carries, 44 yards, and another Victoria first down. 5:29 to go in the third.
I would say the official on the far side had a better look at it than I did, though.
Yes, he did. A much better look. First down and 10, Victoria. There's a pitch to Knowles, cuts it back, looking for some room. He got hit hard. Tristan Lee on the tackle, and a gain of a yard on the play for Tyler Knowles.
For the Knights, number 33, Tyler Knowles. Driven down after a short gain by the Bearcats, number 5.
5 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown for Knowles.
2nd and 10.
45 to go in the third. Victoria trailing 28-16. Winholz is going to throw it. Has some time. Going to air it out. Looking for Kisner. Overthrew it. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Night pass play from number 7, Cooper Winholz.
Victoria football
5,
brought to you by
Kisner
World of Wheels. United Ag Service, the library, Predator Pipe Testing, the Gorham State Bank, D&L Body Shop, and by Abundant Flow Water. Now, third down and 9, a very long 9. This is a big play in this football game, Dave Barber.
Yeah, and they've been able to find Fawnin still kind of dragging through the middle after a fake handoff to him. See if they finds the first down marker.
Looks like Burlingame might be bringing a blitz. Here comes the reverse. Kisner up underneath, nowhere to go. He was stuffed by Keller Snesrud. The loss of a yard on the play. It's fourth down.
Yeah, they had too much penetration, staying home on the backside in the middle.
Bearcat fans, it's fourth down.
Fourth down. Victoria to punt the football away, and they're in some trouble right now. Kisner gets it and gets the kick away. It's a good one. It's going to bounce, and it will roll and take a Victoria Knight sidewinder over to the 16-yard line, and that's where Burlingame will take over. First down and 10.
First and 10 Burlingame.
First and 10 Burlingame from their own 16-yard line, and Victoria is going to need to get a turnover, but they desperately need a defensive stop.
Yeah, they can ill afford to drop further. What the doctor ordered right here.
That'd be real good. Nobody in the backfield with Giffen. Figures somebody to be in motion. It's Greenwood. He's going to get it on the jet sweep, coming near side. He has some blocking, goes high, gets hit. And Victoria trying to strip that football away unsuccessfully up to the 20-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play. That's Noonan on the carry.
Making the tackle for the Knights, number 15, Lucas Taylor.
Taylor there for Victoria. It'll bring up second down and 6. 3:25 and counting to go here in the third quarter.
Second and 6.
Your score 28 for Burlingame, 16 for Victoria. Victoria led 16-12 at halftime. But 2 touchdowns for Burlingame in this third quarter put them on top. Second down. It's going to be an option to the left side. Giffen will keep it. Has some running room, hit and dropped. He's going to pick up a couple on the play. It'll bring up third down and 4.
Montana Giffen on the carry.
Yeah, again, kind of loose with the football a little bit. Victoria
making the stop for the Knights.
See that a couple of times, might be able to reach out and grab it.
So third down and 4. 2.5 to play here. The Victoria Knights defense needs a stop, and they need to get the ball back. And what would put them in decent field position if they could get a stop here? Who's going to get the call? Giffen is going to throw it. Pump fakes, looking down the sideline. It is incomplete. Boy, really nice coverage by Caden Oberle. He did everything right. Jake Thompson, the intended receiver, but boy, you like how Oberle went right there, Dave.
Yep.
He turned and ran and then looked for the ball at the exact time he needed to.
Yeah, read the route, read the receiver, was stride for stride with him. Still pretty impressive pass, though, I got to say, for the junior coming in. Put it about the only place he could have.
Punt situation for Burlingame. You have to figure that Jeff Slater is not going to try a fake punt at this point. Got a 2-touchdown lead. He would not want to set Victoria up in this position. And he'll get it away. It's a high end-over-ender. Brown underneath of it at the 26. He's got some running room. Cuts it back across the field. Burlingame territory, first down. There is a flag on the play back at the Victoria 35-yard line.
Yeah, tough break. After getting great field position, they're going to get probably a hold or a block in the back. I think it's a hold more.
And we're going to get the hold.
Block in the back.
Zach Herrick.
Block in the back against the Knights. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Illegal block in the back.
And that's a big one.
Victoria.
So that'll move it back to the 25-yard line. And again, it is a 10-yard penalty, but in essence, instead of starting in Burlingame territory, now they're about 17 yards further back. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Victoria trailing 28-16.
The 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, we'll see if the Knights can get a big play. It seems they've had a hard time sustaining drives, but they have knocked off a couple of big plays that have put them on the board. Can they get another one here? Winholz, play action. Looking over the middle, has his man Fanninsteel, makes the catch. He's going to be near midfield, brought down at the 39-yard line. Naseo's fumbled.
I think he was down.
He was down a long time before that.
He was down way before the ball came out.
Knight pass play for number 7, Cooper.
First down.
Yeah,
that's a gain of 15 yards. There was no way that was a fumble.
It's a completion up
the fans over here on the near side not very happy, asking the official to open their eyes, but
it
was pretty
they
obvious
were
that
open.
Cooper Fanninsteel was down. 1st and 10 from midfield. Well, the passing game has been good for Victoria, 131 yards in the air. Winholz going to give it to Fanninsteel. He runs into a wall. No gain on the play. So 2nd down and 10 for Victoria.
The Knights, number 56, Cooper Fanninsteel, straight up the middle.
Trail by 12.
Stopped at the line for
Clock
no gain
winds.
by
They've been
Bearcats.
outscored 16-0 here in the third quarter.
Number 32, Tristan Lee.
They want to put a
And
touchdown on the board on
Jake
this drive.
Thompson.
Yep, this is one of those they have to finish.
2nd and 10.
As once you get to the fourth quarter, all of a sudden that clock definitely will loom when you're down by a couple scores. 2nd down, going to be a pitch to Kisner, cuts it in. He's going to be at the 35 and leans down about the 33, 34-yard line.
And kind of keep waiting for Kisner
Victoria
to break a long one, too.
right
It's a
side
nice
to number
effort to
5,
pick up the
Colton
yards he
Kisner.
got. 3rd and short now, manageable,
It's a
just
gain of
3rd and
6
4.
up to the Bearcat 34.
But a nice run for the Knights.
And Victoria
Teaming up to make the
switching
stop
things
for the
up a little
Bearcats.
bit.
Number 10, Montana Giffen.
They give that
Number 5, Colton Noonan.
fake handoff up the middle, and then you
3rd and
turn
4.
that into an option play. 3rd down and 4 for Victoria. They need the Burlingame 30-yard line for a 1st down. 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Winholz going to give it to the first man through. That's Fanninsteel. He's going to be short of the 1st down. He's going to pick up about 4 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down, and that's going to be the final play of the third quarter. After the third quarter of play, your score, Burlingame 28, Victoria 16. We're back with your fourth quarter in 60 seconds. This is Victoria Night Football on HaysPost.com and Eagle TV.
And that's the final play of the third quarter. Your score, Bearcats 28, Knights 16.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipper Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipper Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
This is Eagle TV.
And welcome back to Burlingame. Your score, Victoria trailing 28-16. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. And this could very well be your play of the game right here.
Yeah, 4th down and 1 on change that they were over there and saying, this is on you. Line of scrimmage. Offensive line in between the tackles. Have to get it right here.
4th down and 1. 4 down linemen this time for Burlingame, nearly into the, are we going to have a false start against the Knights? I'm not sure what the call is. Might have a timeout called by Burlingame. Timeout Burlingame.
Timeout
We will
Bearcats.
keep it right here, Dave. What if you're Victoria? You saw Burlingame at the very last minute looking for that last change. You expect to see that again?
Yep. They're going to try to crowd the line of scrimmage, try to get some penetration. It's like I said, they're over there on the Victoria side now saying again it's about the line of scrimmage. The guys between tackles and guards in have to do this.
Well, the ball sitting at the 31-yard line. They need to get it to the 30. That defensive line has been outstanding tonight for Burlingame for the most part. They've given up a few plays, but not very many. The interior has been solid. Do you just go straight up the middle? Do you try something on the edges?
I don't know. They've showed good speed to the edge, and the slower developing plays I don't like. And when you're 4th and short, I say just go at it and let it happen. Try to win that yard.
How about a no count? There's nobody over the center. The quarterback goes up underneath, gooses him, and just goes on no count. They're going to give it to Fanninsteel. He's got a first down. There is no trickery there. That is just pure smash mouth football, and a gain of 2 on the play, and it's a first down.
Yeah, sometimes I think you get too when you just need a yard. It's about winning that battle right up front. It doesn't take a lot of time to get to the line of scrimmage. Those outside plays with a defense like this that reacts and flows so well, I like the call.
First down and 10, just underway here in the 4th quarter. Burlingame on top of Victoria, 28-16.
The Bearcat 29.
I would not be surprised to see a pass play here. And Victoria is going to have to take a timeout. The Knights have to take a timeout as the clock was winding down. That could prove crucial. We'll take it with you. We're back in 30 seconds.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
First down and 10, a timeout Victoria. The Knights are going to have to be a little bit quicker getting plays in and out. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. First down and 10, 11:35 to go. 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. Victoria is going to spread it out a little bit here. It's like Knowles over on the far side, Oberly near side, Fanninsteel in the backfield along with Winholz. It is going to be, actually it's Kisner to snap, and he's going to move forward with a little help from Cole Schmidt. About 4 on the play. It'll bring up second down.
On the carry for the Knights, number 5, Colin Kistner. A gain down to the Bearcat 25. Dragged down by the Bearcats, number 15, Raymond Hovestad.
It's a gain of, boy, they mark it all the way down to the 25-yard line, so a gain of 4 on the play for Kisner.
Yeah, that was a tough run by Kisner.
2nd and 6.
So 2nd down and 6. Plenty of time left in this one, but Victoria needs to cash in on each and every opportunity. Kind of an offset I formation. It's going to be an option. It's going to be Winholz keeping it. Spun out of some trouble down to the 15-yard line. That's a first down, a gain of 10 yards. And there's an injured Burlingame Bearcat that's slow to get up. And that is Hovestad.
Right guard for the Knights, number 7.
Boy, nice carry. Just a nice little spin move. Got away from the defense.
Spun down by the Bearcats.
Found some nice
number
yardage
15,
for the
Raymond
Monarchs.
Hovestad.
Another first
And number
down
5,
there.
Colton Noonan.
In that red zone. And got to come away with some points.
To the Bearcats, 16.
First down and 10. The ball's just outside the 15-yard line. 10:30 to play. Victoria needs a score right here. Winholz. That's Knowles on the carry. He just slipped through down to the 10. He'll pick up 6 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Knight handoff goes to number 33, Tyler
Another
Knowles.
nice pickup on 1st down.
Bearcat
That's
tackler
how
making
this
the stop,
offense
number
likes to
5,
operate.
Colton Noonan.
Yes, sir.
A gain of 6 down to the Burlingame 10.
So 2nd down.
2nd down.
And 4. The ball at the 10-yard line. They need the 6 for a 1st down. They need 10 yards for a score. Windholz going to give it 2nd man through Kisner. He has room inside the 5. Touchdown, Victoria. Colin Kisner lowers that right shoulder and powers into the end zone. And boy, did the Knights need that one. It's 28-22.
28-22. 9 plays on the drive, 55 yards. Kisner with a strong run to get the points on the board. Big 2-point conversion coming up.
If Victoria gets this 2-point conversion, they're able to score again.
Be just like the first.
Yes, sir. They trail now by 6. It is going to be Kisner, 2nd man through, leans towards the goal line. He got it over. The 2-point conversion is good as Kisner leans that thing into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden your score is Burlingame 28, Victoria 24, and boy, did that drive Dave Barber.
They sure did. Kisner with a couple of strong runs with the touchdown run, and then that 2-point conversion, that was just want to. You're not going to stop me. And because it looked like they had him near the line of scrimmage, and he just wheeled his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. We're right back to the 4-point game.
Boy, that was huge. Now the defense has to step up again. And again, how many times have we obvious in this ball game, but there's still plenty of time. You look back to that 2nd quarter, Victoria scored with 4:27 and with 35 seconds on the clock. We still got an eternity, 9:41 to play here in the 4th quarter.
Yep. The defense needs to come up with a play here.
Number 4, Seth Greenwood, and number 5, Colton Noonan.
Doing kind of a lot of squib kicks tonight. See if they stick with that.
I'd dump it right in the middle, not give him much of a chance for a return. Pfannenstiel will tee it up. And it's kind of an onside kick right in the middle, and it is going to be covered up. Nice sliding recovery by Montana Giffen.
Kick travels down to the Bearcat 27.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Giffen because he doesn't grab that. I tell you what, Kisner was bearing down. About had another 2 steps, and he'd have been all over that.
Some scores. Elkhart over La Crosse, 15-0 after the 1st quarter. Smith Center 21, Medicine Lodge 0 after 1. 1st down and 10. In the backfield all by himself here. They're going to maybe use his arm. And in motion, it's Noonan. He's going to get the carry. Goes left side, has a nice block, and he is going to be hit and brought back. Well, he had a nice block on the edge, but then coming to make the play for Victoria, number 45 for the Knights coming in there to make that stick, Wyatt Dreiling. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, Brown was doing a good job. I mean, he's the one that was getting blocked out there. He finally was able to shed it and kind of help clean up on the tackle. But not before they picked up
almost 5 on the
almost
play.
5.
2nd down from the Bearcats.
So 2nd down and a long 5, a short 6. Either way you want to slice it or dice it. 3-man front right now for the Knights. They're looking to stay off of that offensive line. It is going to be Greenwood. Piles in there, and he's going to be across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Boy, the near side official does not seem to be confident with this. Comes in and then looks across the field, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Burlingame 36. Making the night tackle, number 57.
Big Engel. 3rd down right here.
Engel on the tackle for Victoria. 3rd down. Watch the ball, fellas. Giffen takes the snap. Greenwood the carry. He's going to have a first down, then some. Cuts it back. Kind of lost his balance a little bit, and he'll have a first down into Victoria territory at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 8 yards.
Yeah, that was on the line. I gave him a lot of room, kind of caved this left side in.
That 10-yard run is good for Burlingame Bearcat.
Able to pick up a big first down for the Bearcats.
Victoria playoff football brought to you by Eagle Communications, Younger Contract Pumping, Brown Limousine Services, the Ron Schmidberger Agency, Express Well Service, Roletter Veterinary Services, and the Hayes Planing Mill. First down and 10, the ball resting just outside the 36-yard line over here on the near hash. Giffen hands off to Greenwood. Nice tackle at the line by Fannensteel. Greenwood's going to pick up about 3 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 7.
Yep, time for the defense to make a play.
Been talking about that turnover. We have not had a turnover yet in this football game.
Seth Greenwood, the Burlingame Bearcat.
Not saying that we're going to have one,
but
down
just inside
if there were to be a turnover, now would be a good opportunity for Victoria.
Tackle for the Knights, number 56.
Couple of plays for Burlingame that were as good as turnover. Punt and a fake punt that was failed in the first half.
Second down and a long 7. Clock at 7 minutes to go in the game. It's going to be Greenwood underneath. He has the carry and he's stacked up. Schmidberger is there for Victoria. Also in on the play for the Knights was Wyatt Dreiling. Down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 3.
Bearcats, number 4, Seth Greenwood.
It'll bring up third down and 4, maybe third and 5.
Making the stop for the Knights, number 4, Cole Schmidberger.
Well, here's another big play, Dave Barber.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. If they decide to put it up in the air, it'd be nice to see that front for Victoria.
Just outside the
get some pressure.
30-yard line.
Third down, and we're going to call it 4 from the 31-yard line. Montana Giffen has Greenwood to his left. He's carried the load. Back to pass. Stepping up. Throws it out in the flat and way over the head of Noonan. Incomplete. Fourth down. And, boy, if you are Jeff Slater, this is why you get paid to be the head coach. This is not an easy call. I mean, you could punt it. Victoria probably gets the ball inside the 15-yard line. You go for it. You make it. You're a hero. You go for it, and you don't make it. All of a sudden, that distance to travel isn't nearly as far for the Knights.
Yeah, I think I get a conservative coach on the sideline, I'd say play some field position.
That's what I would do.
But they're not going to.
See if it's a no play here.
Yeah, you got to make sure you watch the ball.
Victoria's been pretty solid on that. It is going to be Giffen. Throws it back. He's got a first down. He's got a touchdown. Oh, what a play call there by Jeff Slater.
From number 10,
Montana Giffen to Seth Greenwood. 31 yards out, and it is 34-24.
7 plays, 52 yards, and boy, just like you said, that's a great call. Had everybody going the other way. A little throwback here, and nobody had the blockers out in front, had them outnumbered. Just made a nice play for the Bearcats.
And they had the numbers on this side. 31-yard touchdown pass from Giffen.
Like I said, I'd go for it.
And Victoria in some trouble right now. Knights need a stop here. They're 2 scores down. Giffen throws it out in the flat. Catch is made. And we got a flag on the play. And Walker Brown, I believe, is going to get whistled for a pass interference.
To number 5, Colton Noonan, incomplete. Penalty flag on the play.
Pass interference against Victoria, so it'll be half the distance to the goal. And all of a sudden, Burlingame will have another opportunity up 34-24. And this is a big play because it's a 10-point game right now. You get 2, all the touchdowns by Victoria, no conversions, and it's a tie ball game. You don't get this 2, and all of a sudden Victoria scores, and you're sweating some bullets.
Penalty is half the distance to the goal. Bearcats will retry for the 2-point conversion.
Burlingame retries just inside the 2. I bet you it's a little lead play to Greenwood. There's a lead play to Greenwood. He's stacked up. I don't think he got it. He did not get the conversion. Victoria gets the stop. And so the Knights make a big play and leave things in a pretty good position, as good as they possibly could be. So now the Victoria Knights, they haven't been incredibly conservative this ball game, but you have to pull out your best plays right now.
Yeah, you're going to have to take a shot or two and hope for maybe one of those simple plays that break big, but they put themselves in position. They, like you said, that 2-point conversion big, because if Victoria scores and makes theirs, they're within 2. And I don't know that they have a kicker, but that's a field goal.
It is a field goal, yes. So it's something that maybe if you've practiced a little bit and you get it down to like the 5-yard line or 10-yard line, maybe you have the ability to kick it.
Knights, number 5, Colin Kistner. Kicking off for the
Colin
Bearcats.
Kisner back
1,
deep.
Joao Caldish.
Joao Caldish back to kick. Well, if I'm Kisner, I take a step back to the goal line.
Yep.
And if he kicks it even an inch outside that goal line, you go for it. And here we go. Will it be another touchback? Well, that's a zone.
Yeah.
So first down and 10, Victoria at their own 15-yard line. They have 65 yards to go. Victoria Playoff Football is brought to you by Abundant Flow Water, World of Wheels, D&L Body Shop, United Ag Service, the Gorham State Bank, the library, and by Predator Pipe Testing. First and 10 from the 15-yard line. You got Kisner over here on the near side. Got double coverage over the top. Back to pass, Pfannenstiel, Windholz throws it in the flat. Pfannenstiel, who wasn't even looking for it, it bounced off his hands, and that was dangerously close to a Hovestad interception.
Yeah, you gotta protect the football, and I don't think Pfannenstiel was really looking for that. He thought they were maybe going long, but that was really, they were covered up long, so you got to be ready out there to make a play.
It was a good read by Windholz, realizing that wasn't open down the field. So second down and 10 for Victoria. 5 seconds off the clock there. 6:01 to play here in the ball game. They trail by 10. This has been a heck of a battle, back and forth all the way. And it's going to be Windholz. He's going to roll to his left. He's got some running room. Gets a block up near a first down. Is driven out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play.
For the Knights, the quarterback,
it might have got a block in the back.
And we'll see what the call is over on the far side. And there is an injured Burlingame Bearcat right now.
Officials timeout.
And we're going to wait and see what the officials call over there on the far side. It's going to be a block in the back against Victoria.
Illegal block in the back against the Knights.
Over there on the far side is Raymond Hovestad. He is the injured player. And he is up on his feet. Little ginger, but on his way over. And another big penalty against the Knights. Burlingame has not been penalized here in this second half.
Well, he's got to come out. Yeah, here he's coming.
Yeah, Music came on the field for him.
Penalty against the Knights moves the ball back to the Victoria.
Another penalty that's really costly for Victoria, as they had another nice play moving forward.
4 penalties, 35 yards here in the second half against Victoria. Second down and 14. All at the 11-yard line. Victoria trailing 34-24. Only 2 timeouts remaining, so that's not helping them out either. Windholz, second man through is Kisner up near the original line of scrimmage. Looks like they'll mark it just shy of the 15. It'll bring up third down and 10.
On the carry for the Knights, number 5, Colin Kistner.
So Kistner a gain of 4.
Teaming up to make the stop for the Bearcats.
13 carries, 42 yards.
Number 82, Jake Thompson.
And tough road to hoe tonight for Colin Kistner. Just over 3 yards average on the game.
Gain of 4 moves the ball up to the Victoria 15. 3rd and 10.
Well, we wondered how this Bearcat handle being pushed tonight. They have been pushed and quite honestly responded pretty well.
Yeah, you were wondering what it was going to be like coming out of halftime, and we found out pretty quickly. 3rd and 10. Windholz is going to throw it. Looking deep down the middle of the field. Nobody out there. He was looking for Oberle. And if he would have looked over here on the near side, he had Tyler Knowles running all by himself.
Yep.
4th down. Well, you really got to go for this, don't you?
Yeah, under 5 minutes left. You don't know if you can get the ball back. You have to have it back twice. So
you're not sure if you can get it back, period. But getting it back twice,
yeah,
I don't know about this. This could be your ball game right here.
Yeah, this is the ball game pretty much.
Burlingame players getting their fans excited. When Victoria is going to have to bring that play in from the sideline and do it quickly, or they're going to have to burn another timeout. And I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a timeout, Victoria. Timeout, Knights. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Victoria football.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications. Our community connected.
Back in Burlingame, Victoria trailing 34-24, 4:56 to go in the game. They have the ball 4th down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. They're going to have to go for it right here.
Yeah, they're trying to find the right play. This is it. It's got to get 10 yards.
You got to believe that this is going to be Windholz finding Pfannenstiel. He has been a horse so far tonight for Victoria. It is 4th down and 10. The Knights need the 25-yard line for a first down.
It's 4th down.
Pfannenstiel lined up just to the left of Windholz. You got to figure he's going to be running some kind of a wheel route. Windholz is going to go back to pass, has time to throw it, still has time rolling, now goes back, throws it up the field, looking, it is intercepted. Intercepted by Burlingame. Trevor Casto out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And that might just do it.
Number 7, Cooper Windholz to number 5, Colin Kistner. Intercepted by Trevor Casto.
Yeah, Casto just really playing center field out there, drifting with the play, just reading the quarterback.
It's a return down to the Victoria.
He had to do that. He had to put it up, give him a chance, and
that interception
didn't work out for the Knights.
Burlingame Bearcat.
So 1st and 10 Burlingame, 4:39 to go. They have the ball at the Victoria 16-yard line, and the Knights have to get a turnover. They have to get a turnover. They only have one timeout remaining.
Yep.
One timeout remaining. Well, Burlingame, they showed me something, though, in the second half, Dave. I thought their starting quarterback went down. He wasn't going to come back. They're down by 4 after Victoria gets a big play with 35 seconds to go in the half. And then all of a sudden, here's this. Greenwood up the middle, covers up that football. He's hit and brought down. He'll pick up a couple on the play at 2nd down and 8.
Might have been informed that you better secure the football because he had a iron tight grip on it.
Yeah. He's like, the yards are nice, but possession is more important. And this clock running is more important.
Yeah, they'll use it. They'll wait for that back judge to start that 5
Second
count.
and 8.
It's a, like you said, Jeremy, an impressive half of football. The Bearcats came out of here, kind of made a statement early and done what they needed to do.
Well, they were on the board 16 seconds into the second half. I thought, Second down and 8. It's Greenwood again to the edge. She's hit and dropped. Dreiling there. There. That's a gain of, it'll bring up second down and 7.
The Bearcat handoff goes to number 4, Seth Greenwood.
Yep, using those timeouts. We talked about it early, kind of costly right now.
9 tacklers making the stop.
Well, right here, if Victoria gets this stop, they have to use their final timeout.
Yep, because the offense in high school, you have the rule where the clock stops with you move the chains and can use that to your advantage. But, yeah, this is a big third down right here.
Third down and 6. We'll call it 7. Third down and 7 for Burlingame. We have a flag, or we have a timeout being called. I'm not sure. Timeout Burlingame. And they just keep on coming. Timeout by the Bearcats. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Victoria Night Football.
Eagle Communications is your complete business solution with options to fit any budget. We provide business class phone with customizable features and fast, reliable internet. Your knowledgeable team at Technology Solutions has a broad base of IT services to meet your needs. Let the experts at Marketing Solutions get your message to the right people on the best platforms. Eagle Communications will build your personalized business plan. Call us at 877-61-EAGLE.
34-24 our score. 2:54 remaining. Third down and 7 for Burlingame. They lead by 10. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber, Matthew Campbell on the camera here from Burlingame. This is a must stop. Victoria has 2 plays, some kind of a miracle.
Yep. They got to get a stop, a score, and then probably an onside kick. That's what it's coming down to. It's about this play right here.
I mean, it's simple, but yet very difficult to accomplish.
Yeah, it sounds simple, right?
Yeah. Third down, 7 to go. And I'm not sure exactly what Burlingame's doing, but now they're ready to go. Official marks it ready for play. And Montana Giffen. It's going to be a reverse. Noonan got some blockers. He's hit and dropped short of the first down. And Victoria is going to use their final timeout.
Yep.
So Noonan a gain of 5 on the play. It's 4th down and 2.
The 9-yard
Boy,
line.
a couple of big calls, a different kind of like their
Timeout Victoria.
like their calls they had on a 4th down, where they threw it back, and that time a little reverse when you're expecting sick stuff.
You know, and those are plays they probably haven't used a lot. They haven't had to.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't bring those out because you don't want other teams to see them. Now they're on film. If they move on, some other teams will see them and be able to say, hey, watch out for this in this type of situation. But you have those in your hip pocket for situations like this.
Yeah, you get that, and you got to give Montana Giffen a lot of credit for coming in a position. We've talked about it with the big scores they've had. He's probably played a lot, but not in a game like this. In a situation like this, the young man, the junior, has managed this offense pretty well this second half.
4th down Bearcats.
4th down.
8-yard line.
From the 8-yard line, they need about 3 yards. The Victoria defense has to get this stop. If they do not, this ball game is over. Okay, we're ready to go. Watch out for a power sweep this way. And here it comes. Greenwood, he's hit. He is not going to make it. He is shut down. He's going to get maybe 1 on the play. They stop the clock with 2:40 to go. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Victoria will take over. And, boy, a long road to hoe right now for the Knights, Dave Barber, but at least they give themselves a chance right there.
Stop short of the goal line by the Knight defense.
Got to find some big plays, and this is probably not the personality of this offense to come out wide open and spread things out. They're going to measure it just to make sure, but
yeah, I didn't even need them to measure it, did you?
No, not really, but
I guess for a formality, and maybe the chain gang was getting a little chilly. But really, it's ever since that wind has gone away, it's been a really pleasant evening for football.
It's even comfortable sitting in the stands.
1st and 10, Victoria. They only need to go 74 yards and then get the football back and score again in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Again, simple yet so difficult to accomplish. Knights are going to most likely be passing here. There's a throw out in the flat. Catch is made by Schmidberger, and he is mad at himself because he slid down. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play.
Yeah, if he keeps his feet on that, there's no telling. He might still be running.
Knight pass play complete from number 7, Cooper Winholtz, to number 5, Colin Kistner. 2nd down.
2nd down and 7. There's a throw out in the flat. Kistner makes the catch, going towards the out-of-bounds line. He is out of bounds at the 11. Picks up a couple of yards on the play and stops the clock.
Well, they're playing soft, kind of got 3 deep.
Knight pass on the near sideline, complete for number 7.
Underneath is going to be there. They just don't have the time to do that.
Pushed out of bounds by the Bearcats. Number 15, Raymond Hovestad, and number 10, Montana Giffen.
Cooper Winholtz goes all the way over to the sideline to get the call from his head coach.
Completion
3rd down.
moves the ball to the 10. 3rd down.
And about 6. Low snap. Winholtz has it. Rolls to his left. Steps up. Throws to the sideline. Kisner. Incomplete.
He bobbled it.
He had it. Would have had a 1st down. But then went out of bounds and did not have control of it.
Yeah, he started watching his feet more than the ball. You got to secure the ball first and then worry about getting out of bounds.
4th down Knights from the Victoria.
Well, this is your game and your season. Well, I like the energy from Burlingame head coach Jeff. He's got some fire on the sidelines. 4th and 6, Victoria needs the 17-yard line to extend their season. Winholtz to take the snap. Here comes the pressure. Pump fakes, in some trouble, throws it up the field, intercepted. Noonan with the interception. He's going to try and take it to the house. He has some blocking. He is going to be brought down back near the 7-yard line, and that is going to do it.
Colton Noonan, a return to the Knight 6-yard line.
Burlingame going to enjoy the victory formation here as they're going to have an opportunity to move on. And you talked about it, a team that's been close the last couple of years. You said they were going to be hungry coming out. They definitely showed it here in the second half. A good team. Victoria put up a good show, but Bearcats are going to move on.
First goal from the 6.
Please turn your lights off at the south end of the end zone, please.
And the announcer hollering to get somebody to get their lights turned off. And there they go. And there's the first snap and the first knee.
Yeah, I don't think those lights are really going to impact the last victory formation here with the offense with their back to them, but you still want to show the courtesy of keeping them off.
Boy, a tough loss for Victoria, Dave. They were very close. And you thought after that late run in the second quarter, and then with the unfortunate injury to Dalton Sporing, that might make a difference. Well, the difference it made is it really lit a fire under this Burlingame team.
It really did seem to lift their spirit. I don't know if it had a whole lot to do with it. You hate to see a young man get hurt like that, but really, it came out in the second half with more intensity, more fire than they played with in that first half, it seemed like. And it's paid off big for them. Answered a lot of questions they did, though. being pushed tonight.
Yeah, with some adversity.
Yeah.
Here comes they will wait for the countdown from the back judge. And they will take one final snap. And there's that snap.
4th down.
It'll be 4th down, but Burlingame will move on. They will take on, if I get my sheets put around, they will take on the winner of Burden Central and St. Paul. Clock winds down. Final score, 34-24.
Of the game, your
we will wrap things up
Burlingame Bearcats
from
34.
Burlingame. When we come back,
24.
This is Victoria Night Football.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
And welcome back to Burlingame. The Victoria Knights fall tonight 34-24, your final score. And boy, we had ourselves a ball game, Dave Barber, but unfortunately for Victoria, Burlingame just too much in the second half.
They did. You got to give a lot of credit to this Bearcat team who looked like they were on their heels a little bit going into the locker room and having their starting quarterback go down, but they answered in a big way in the second half, and got to give them credit. They played a good game.
Your final score, 34-24. I want to thank our sponsors one final time for helping us bring the broadcast to you tonight. Abundant Flow Water, D&L Body Shop, the Gorham State Bank, Predator Pipe Testing, the Library, United Ag Service, World of Wheels, Brown Limousine Farms, Express Well Service and Supply, East Planing Mill, Row-Letter Veterinary Services, the Ron Schmidt Agency, Younger Contract Pumping, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Boy, Victoria, nothing to hang their hat about, Dave. I mean, a loss is never fun. You're never going to like it. But they lost to a pretty darn good football team.
Yeah, we talked about this. This is a team that's dominated everybody they played this year. Victoria came out and pushed them, and they had the answer in the second half. And, you know, a couple of good teams going at each other, and the Bearcats got the better of it.
Regionals will be next Friday.
Again, your final score, 34 Burlingame, 24 Victoria.
Scoreboard update
for
West Elk, 24.
Matthew Campbell,
0.
Dave Barber. I'm Jeremy McGuire saying so long from Burlingame. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody.
A good hunter knows to follow the tracks. A good driver knows how to follow the tracks to Dan Elby Shop after Hayden Deer. Detailed written estimate, a one-on-one personal service.
D&L Body Shop Collision Repair with a precision attitude. East 8th and Canterbury and Hayes.
It's no bull. Limousine Farms is dedicated to one thing, the beef business. They raise for growth, high-quality carcass traits, and feed-efficient cattle. For cattle to fit your needs, trust Brown Limousine Farms in Victoria, proud supporters of Knights activities.
Turn on great tasting water at Abundant Flow Water with the click of a mouse to AFWfilters.com. You can order whatever you need for quality water. Reverse osmosis systems, softeners, filters, and hundreds of other items. 24/7, click AFWfilters.com. Abundant Flow Water in Pfeiffer.
Good times, good memories, and great food and drink at the library in Victoria. After the game, or to share laughs with old friends, stop by the library for the best tasting burgers and delicious menu items. It's the locals' hangout, the library in Victoria.
Proud of their community. At Gorham State Bank, they're proud of the communities they serve and actively support community events, school activities, and the growth of the area. Caring for the community and your future for over 100 years. Gorham State Bank, member FDIC.
Doing it best is Predator Pipe Testing. Predator Pipe Testing, they're the pros for testing oil-filled pipe. Their slogan says it best: we take care of the weak ones. Predator Pipe Testing, proud supporter of Victoria and Knights activities.
Dream big when remodeling your kitchen or bath. To make those dreams come true, trust Hayes Planning Mill. With a full-time design staff, they'll help plan your kitchen or any room. Custom cabinets, countertops including granite, and everything you want. Hayes Planning Mill, Elm the Railroad Tracks, Hayes.
No one does it better than Express Well Service and Supply, serving central and western Kansas with 11 rigs and over 30 years of well service work. They're the leader in the oil industry. Contact Frank Dreiling or Norman Scheck at Express Well Service and Supply in Victoria.
In the world of high tech, it's nice to have someone who provides a caring touch, someone with experience and expertise. When it comes to your livestock and pets, trust Roletter Veterinary Services. The best care, the best medicine. Roletter Veterinary Services, proud supporters of Victoria.
The Victoria Knights are the top producers on the football field. United Ag is the service leader for the area farmers and ranchers. United Ag has locations at Gorham, Galatia, Lucas, Hoisington, Olmutz, and Victoria. Best of luck, Knights, during your run towards state.
Younger Contract Pumping says go Knights. In the classroom, on the playing field, or any other school activity, give it your best and you'll succeed. A proud supporter of Victoria High School athletics and all student activities. Younger Contract Pumping.
World of Wheels has a huge selection of cars and trucks for any budget. Let Terry find just the car or truck you want. World of Wheels is a proud supporter of the Victoria Knights. World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes.
Looking for insurance can be intimidating and time-consuming, so why not have someone else do the hard work for you? Whether you need home, auto, renters, or crop insurance, let Ron and Kim at the Ron Schmipper Agency cover you. The Ron Schmipper Agency of Victoria, making insurance easier.
It's a beautiful day in our super high-speed internet great customer service neighborhood. Like you, this is where we live. In fact, our company is employee-owned, so it's our goal to improve the quality of life for everyone in our community by delivering faster, more reliable internet, clearer, more feature-laden phone service, quality TV channels, all with the level of customer service you'd expect from people who are your neighbors. Eagle Communications, our community connected.